And not the label radar stuff.
Wait, what? We're streaming. Let's say this for later.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Can you find the find the chat? No, I mean to find the stream.
Working on it.
Pop up chat. Copy those links.
But you're live. Wow, they're doing a create realistic custom vocals with AI sponsorship, bro.
Create?
No, like the ad that's showing before the stream comes on right now.
Oh Lord, are you joking? Okay.
Yeah, dude. Crazy. In your face. Skip. Oh, I forgot I got the fancy mod icon now.
The modder? Chat mod?
Yeah. So
Cha 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 cha. Okay. Yeah. Good. So what you been doing today?
I met up with old friend Mike Ferris.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
director, art director kind of guy, writer.
Other than that, did you do anything interesting?
No.
Okay.
I woke up.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
I worked on plants.
Hey, there you go.
I clamored for people's attention, for calls and all that other stuff. And here we are.
Okay. Okay. Here we are.
And I'm setting up that remix thing that we were talking about.
Yeah. That's cool.
About yourself?
Kids. My kids has vacation from kindergarten, so I've just been hanging out, going for walks and stuff. Nothing fancy. Parenting.
Taking advantage of the spring and the summer.
Okay, so Andre is back at it again with this new era message. I'm guessing day 105. Yeah, it's adding up, huh?
Yeah, man. The goal.
Thank you.
The goal. What is the goal?
Yeah, so yeah, I put a little goal on the super chat today just to see if we can hit that. We'll see.
This XP thing. Oh, this is cool.
Is there something new?
Yeah, there's a leaderboard.
Oh.
A community leaderboard. That's cool. How do you even get on it? Mysterious. But if you click on that XP icon, the community icon up top, that.
Because I can do a poll and a Q&A in my chat here. Let's see.
Nice. I'm limited as an admin.
Oh. That's sad.
It just gave me an ad.
Oh, an ad?
Yeah.
Where?
Just threw it at me. Like while we're streaming live as a mod. Just like doesn't care.
Oh.
Showed it to me.
Okay.
But
Hmm.
what I was expecting 2 hours ago was just coming through. Just need to tell them to wait.
Who?
Somebody.
Oh, you're texting? Texting at
Yeah,
the
real
dinner
quick.
table?
Real quick.
Yeah, my wife made
Like, how to,
ramen today.
what was the broth?
What do you mean?
Like the base, the soup base.
Oh, it's I think it's chicken. We eat it with chicken, so I think it's bouillon or something like that. What it's called? I don't know. Something like that.
Okay, so chicken broth.
Yeah, something like that. I think. And then she.
I like the fatty ass tonkatsu, like the pork. fat
Yeah,
broth.
yeah, but we don't eat it with pork though. Like we eat it with chicken, so we kind of try to match up, I think. But she did the soy egg thing today, where you kind of get the eggs kind of dark. You know, like you marinate the eggs in the.
I think they're called like crack eggs or something.
Oh Lord.
Like they're so yummy that
Crack.
they're addictive.
Okay, somebody Noah missed you. I was wondering if you could show us some demos of Zozimos. I don't know if I have any demos of that, to be honest. I can try to see. I made the name for that track last minute, so the original songs for that has I don't remember what it's called.
That's not new to me.
No, it's very hard to find those album demos sometimes because of that. That's why it's easier to fuck with songs with lyrics, because I usually get the name down pretty early for the song.
Did I tell you about my stupid dream with Bette Midler?
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, can I
Talent
tell
show.
the chat it's stupid?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, no. That's the actual story,
Oh,
right? But I had a dream that I was working on a remix of that song. You know, like what the hell's the name of the song? From a Distance, it's called.
okay. I don't know.
And it's, I mean, it was a like early 90s something, I think. But all over the place, and I just remember taking the Distance part and turning it into a fucking hard techno banger, and that was it. That was the dream. It was stupid.
Huh.
Yeah. If anybody knows the track, they'll probably see the idea.
Yeah. So how we doing today, guys? Are we alive in the chat? Let's see. How people doing? How y'all doing? Give me
They're asking if you'll move back to Norway eventually. I figure at some point you will, right?
Oh, okay. Who said that?
Limerence.
Well, yeah, I've been living in Norway for like 5 years now. So last 5 years.
Since the pandemio.
Yeah, pandemic got me running with my tail between my legs.
Yeah.
The LA started looking like zombie apocalypse, so I listen. There was all the food in the stores were gone. Like that was a sign, and also the gun stores had lines longer than Disneyland. So I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm gonna jump on the first flight home.
You got the pictures to prove that. That's funny.
Yeah. No, the lines at the gun store on my corner was just wild, and I couldn't buy any groceries. Like I ate canned food for the last 2 weeks I lived in LA before I moved.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm saving up for a house. I've been living in an apartment since I moved back. Trying to raise money to buy a house and make a studio so I can record and do more serious stuff.
Super producer style.
Mm.
You're playing a show in Norway too soon. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah, on an island, tiny community, a little what they called a county with like 2,000 people. So I'll see how many.
But people go there to vacation and do summer stuff, right?
No,
No?
it's not that type of place.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just very like tiny community. Like those horror movies you see in the like by these B movie horror movies where they're like in those Christian towns in the States that are like the made up names because it's so small, nobody's ever heard of it before, and there's like everybody knows everybody because there's just like 500 people there, like Children of the Corn type shit. That's the type of place I'm gonna be playing.
Murder Island.
Yeah, but yeah. So it's 8 where I'm at, and it's 2 p.m. in New York, and it's 11 a.m. in California right now. And we started our stream, and we're working with Beatport on creating a remix contest. Yeah. So with a company called Label Radar, which we knew some we have some friends there that wanted us to do like a remix competition for Beatport, and so I was like, hell yeah, let's do that. That sounds like amazing. So we're gonna jump on some remix competition, and the latest song I have out that has vocals is a really easy song to remix. I Don't Rave Anymore, so I think that's the one we're gonna jump on for a remix. I think that would be
if you're out there and you want to get it. If you're out there and want to get a head start, there you go.
Yeah.
We'll announce the dates and stuff soon enough.
Yeah, we're going to announce it officially at some point. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be fun.
Yes. Yes.
Jose asks what background music it is. It's my orchestral stuff, movie, video game, soundtrack stuff that I put on a playlist.
I can't hear that.
Oh, you can't? On the chat?
Oh wait.
Oh, it's okay. It's better if we're talking that you have me on the direct line.
Yeah.
So it's not so important, the background music.
Right. Until you start actually like making stuff, and then I can't.
Yeah, which I'm not sure it's even gonna happen. So we'll see. I gotta stop. I'm not a puppet. I don't do what people tell me to do. I'm a rock star, motherfucker.
You should.
Yeah, there you go. You should
play.
You should.
You should play with some. Yeah, I know. But that's what we're here for. Because otherwise, like, what are we even doing out here?
Talking, chilling, getting to know about stuff, learning, asking questions,
answering questions,
figuring out shit.
Yes.
Getting deeper into okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It gives little crowns to people now.
Oh, yeah. Is it because of super chats or like most active?
I think it's both.
Okay.
Oh, break out with the call club. Make me feel guilty about not even finishing the website stuff.
Yeah, so I made a soundtrack for a video game called Fruit Bus, and fuck, I love making music for games, and I'm just gonna put that on in the background. I think you can buy the soundtrack on Steam if you buy the game. Fruit Bus. I'm making it's like retro 70s analog cozy vibes.
Pull up a video, bro.
Yeah, sure, but
cover my ugly ass face.
Yeah, no, but I'm just explaining the. Is there a close version of Savant Descent theme to the original? What, close? What does close mean? Like close to me, or like a ending theme? I'm not sure what that means. Bark doesn't seem to be here. Okay. How do you approach sound design, and how do you create atmosphere? There's most of these technical questions don't have like straight shoot from the hip type answers. They're making music is as easy and as complicated as you want it to be, and just like making food, you can heat up an oven and put a frozen pizza in there, or you can grow a field of wheat and tomatoes and basil, and you can have a cow you milk and make cheese from, and do it super from scratch and get a very unique thing. And I've chose that path with music, so most of my stuff is very handmade and very meticulous, and takes a long time. But with orchestral stuff, you know, and atmosphere stuff, it's depends on what the project I'm working on, really. For the Fruit Bus stuff, they wanted retro sounding stuff, so I tried to figure out how to do as much 70s processing. 70s type processing using instruments from the 70s, recording a lot of voices and real instruments. Stuff like that. A lot of reverb, spring reverb, and tape delay. And basically running everything through tape so it gets wobbly, stuff like that. Yeah, if you want your song to kind of have some dynamics and some life, you automate a lot of stuff. That's gonna give the original Ascent had a dubstep theme. Oh, hell no, I hate that song. That was made in like 2 minutes. That's the fucking worst song I've ever made. Close to main theme from opening in original version. I don't think I really played the original version of Savant Descent at all. I don't know what closed it or opened it. I wasn't part of the development either on the first one. My God, people talk about like things I did in 2011 or 12 and stuff, and I'm just like, I have no idea what they're talking about. Limerence, damn, I didn't know you moved back home. I have been following you since Alchemist, and would love to meet you someday. Ålesund, okay, that's not too far away. In Norway. Thank you for super chat, I appreciate it. I probably love the songs. Love the songs you hate the most. Thanks for making them anyways. Yes, that's cool. We're all cool. It's like that sometimes.
What's up, Sir Gleet? Bringing up Caster. Saw us 8 times out. Let's go.
Where's you mean I am Caster
Sir
or Caster?
No, Caster.
Oh,
like Nick.
Nick, okay.
Yeah. So many people.
This is true. It's gonna be yapping about production and producing yapping. We're gonna be.
It's a yap fest.
We're gonna produce some yaps. It depends. Like I think working with the chat is important and finding out where
Very
things
important.
are at.
I'm telling you, the chat's the most important thing here.
Yeah. So I don't know. Usually when I go in cold on trying to make stuff while I'm on stream, it doesn't really work for me. It's more fun. It's more fun when I don't like have it so goddamn planned.
Oh, you mean the streaming?
Yeah, streaming.
Because I think folks like watching you produce, regardless of what you're going to do with it, or if it's important music that you're making or not, like is a treat in and of itself.
Yeah,
so,
but I understand. But I'm also tired of saying like I'm also a person here, right? Like my feelings also, like I need to take them into consideration too. And I want things to feel good too. It's not just about being a robot, you know.
sure.
Yeah. So I think everybody gets the best out of that when I'm if I want to do it. If I don't want to do it, I don't care if people like seeing that. It's still not good for me. I feel terrible. So I gotta go with the flow and feel do what's good. Rebirth is a fun song, but it's also it's getting up there in the years, almost like it's already a little past. It's a good song though, but I think I Don't Rave Anymore is technically a better song for a remix contest, to be honest.
Yeah, Rebirth will be hard.
Yeah, no, it's a slow BPM. I'm not saying that, but I don't know. I think that I Don't Rave Anymore is a straighter track that is easier to do something creative with. The chord structure on Rebirth is extremely awkward and
kind of locked in.
It's a lot of locked in stuff there, and it's a lot of things going on. Have you ever tried Gabber? What is
that, a drug?
I hate speedy and noisy music. I hate it. Other than I can deal with black metal, but Gabber is...
That's funny. That's why I like it. It's because I like black metal and stuff.
No, black metal has intent and it comes from emotional stuff. Gabba is some guy with a snapback pushing up tempo on distorted 909. It has no intent and has no arts or emotion.
It was a time. Was a time. I think that's what they did with the tools they had, and we romanticized that shit these days for sure.
Ride Like the Wind remix. Gabber is basically a type of hardcore, which is like 180, 90 BPM, maybe 170, and it has a very like hard kick.
Tell them, teach.
Yeah, boom, 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 boom. You know, like it's Ride Like the Wind remix is like dubstep. There's nothing to do with Gabber. Grabber. Oh. Gabber and Grabber. Oof. Whenever I heard the word grabber, I always think about like CD grabber from back in the day, where you used to like. That's what people called ripping things from CDs.
Files off.
Yeah, to take things off CDs. Do you have an audio grabber? Like that was the word we used in the '99 for CDs.
Now all I think about is Donald Trump. Nobody else.
Donald Trump?
Let's go. Well, yeah, the grabber.
Oh, lordy lord.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Also very American. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, international audience.
Yeah, I think Holland and maybe Holland now more than the UK, but back in the 90s it was like Holland and UK was like it's like tennis between them. Who can make the most obnoxious, fast, and noisy stuff. Yeah, I found out the other day that the Survive track that I made have the same chord progression as the Kanye West HH track, which is
I thought you didn't want to mention
mind blowing. dun 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 dun
Crazy.
dun dun boom 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 and then
Yo,
down you
we can't do it, but
go.
if the fans want to do a little fucking Stitch video for us,
I
I'll look
don't
at
put
that.
my name in with that.
Yeah,
Boom,
yeah,
ba
yeah. But
boom,
I
ba
want to see
boom, ba
it.
boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, ba doom, ba boom, 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 ba doom, ba da ba da bum. That's how Survive the chords for Survive is. I will
Yeah, yeah. He was doing the chords for
survive.
Survive, folks.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
relax, Kenny
I'm
Benzo. We're
yeah,
not getting kicked off here for humming our his own track, bro.
yeah. So yeah, take it easy, bro. Like I'm just trying to put out there that Survive has the same chord progression as the song. And I did mine a couple of a decade before, a decade and a half before he came out with the track "Survive."
Wonder if he's a fan.
I don't think so, but he's worked with a friend of mine, or a friend. What am I saying? He's worked with somebody I know. So
Actually, just met GLC, who was one of the producers for him, like for a couple of the big hits. Who like he took one of my plants home.
oh
Chicago, baby. Anyway, I don't know the folder. Just to clarify, Agni, so the game side of things, Savant Ascent, like there's some collaboration there, but like yeah, but it's all Dpad. That was all their interpretation of Savant stuff.
yeah. So okay, I said this on a different stream, or even I think it was like when we did Spaces on Twitter, but the
Maybe
the
that was it.
the Ascent games is not lore, like it's not canon. Savant canon. It's artistic.
It's an open license, bro.
Yeah,
You were Disney, bro.
yeah. So it's basically it's artistic interpretation. So yeah, Simon, who made a lot of the covers and artwork, also worked as the visual designer on Savant Ascent, and he came up with his own kind of interpretations on those characters and all that sort of stuff. Not sanctioned, or I didn't work on those ideas, so so I don't really know what that's about. But
It's
that's
not canon, I think is the best way to say it,
yeah, yeah.
That's all.
It's just fun, I think what they did with the characters is really fun and
Right.
functional for a shoot 'em up type of game. And Simon is extremely talented and intellectual. Like he's a very smart person, so he knows how to like make a story out of a character.
So the
But
last thing I was expecting when I knew the game was coming was a bullet hell shooter. Like
that is
that was
Jeremy. That's
I
Jeremy.
was just like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. Jeremy likes action, or he back in the day he used to like make very like top down one room type shooters or easy one mechanic type games, and he's really good at like focusing on one mechanic at a time to make that kind of snappy. So he basically took one of his demos that he made before, which was called generic shooter, where you're just a guy shooting in circles around to get monsters that's coming from all directions, and used that prototype and made Savant Descent around that. I think that's how it went.
Mhm.
Hard techno, oh yeah, hard techno is
So they're still trying to find a track you did that was like Gabber.
Gabber.
So I remember the Rider in Red remix that you played.
Yeah,
Uh
but
that's
listen, that if I do
fun.
a 190 techno track or hardcore track, it's not because that's my style or it's a beautiful thing. It's kitsch. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing it for the fun of it, not because it's
You're doing the
beautiful.
genre, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah. Listen, being a DJ is
You're
also
overthinking it.
yeah. Being a DJ is about like having a good time and making people, dance, think, feel, laugh, and I think making a silly remix to kind of make people like go crazy and the energy's tight and all that stuff. I don't listen to those things at all. especially not fast, hard things. Barely, like, I don't think I even listen to a lot of drum and bass either. Like, it's just not my. It's just too fast. I like chill music. My heart rate is already. I'm on heart medication. You know, like I need to
Yeah,
calm the
no,
fuck down.
give me all the drum and bass and the hard shit, bro.
I'm never
get
gonna
enough of
release
it.
anything, so not gonna release that remix. That doesn't sound very in character for me to release things.
Well, that I mean the remix, it would just require a lot of work. You got to redo the mix, finish it. You made it to play live, just
Yeah.
like a
It's really
VIP.
sloppy. It's made really
Right.
quickly. In like an edit, like I edited a thing. It's very like it's a mixtape type thing, and it's only
Yeah,
for live. A lot of the tracks that I do edits of or remixes of are just for live purpose because they
that's the
work
best
in
part about this.
they work in that setting of a big room or with people, but they don't really function as good songs on their own because I don't really make a full track. I make like 30 seconds maybe because that's what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and
play.
you were matching the vibes at the time too, right? Like so,
Yeah.
there's the time part of it.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
dude. On our previous tour 10 years ago, I made a bunch of stuff for those tours that I never open up a show, or it's all gone. Doesn't matter. It was a part of that era, you know.
right.
You can hear it in
That's a
some of
good
the
thing.
mixes, maybe if somebody recorded something or posted it. So,
Right.
but that's where that gotta leave it at that for me. But Rider in Ed is a fun track. It's one of my favorites. So that's why I had to ruin it. Like I don't know,
It's on the stream.
gotta.
Where is even that? I think that was inside of like a session back in the day.
What was?
The Rider in Red remix.
Wait. Do I have other remixes of that? Is what you're saying?
No,
Oh.
no. So let's just say, can you play a remix on the stream?
Oh. Okay. Maybe. Oh, let me see if I can find it.
Can you?
I can try to see if I can find it.
What town were you in, Wallaker?
Are you talking to me? Oh, Wallaker. I
Yeah,
was
no, the
biking through
chat.
town. Heard somebody listening to someone. That's fun. Hearing people.
That always feels good. Right. We can be doxxed. We can get doxxed in the chat. It's fine.
Actually, maybe this is GABA, actually, when I think about it.
Damn. After all that. So I think about GABA as a historical time thing.
I think this is Gabber, to be honest. Like it has all the hallmarks of the bass line, the kick. So yeah, it's fun.
You do it. You do it, hardcore. That's easy.
Yeah, that was a fun thing. What else? Yeah, from the old stuff. I don't really play a lot of old stuff, as like at least on the last shows I've done now. I think I play Splinter once in a while, of course, because that's like my Nothing Else Matters or whatever. That's my Enter Sandman. So I play that one. And what else?
Needs remixes, bro.
And I play
It
Champagne.
really does.
Yeah,
But
I play Champagne. But I like Champagne more than Splinter though.
Champagne's timeless. But Champagne's one of my favorites.
I made a new version of it. I found stems for Champagne lying
I
around.
still play that at parties.
Yeah. So I found stems laying around for Champagne, so I put it back in. I replaced the kick and mixed it a little differently. It's the exact same track. I just replaced the drums really because the drums sounded pretty whack. So, Survive Life, is that a song? Do you play Survive Life? Is
You
it?
have.
Do you have? Is that mixing two different tracks? Survive and what's the other one called? How I Roll or something? I don't know. Survive Life. Is that a
That would have been something you would have mixed back in the day.
Oh, live. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yes,
No,
live.
I don't think I've ever. Maybe I played it like twice live, 10 years ago. But or did I even? I don't even remember.
You have.
Okay.
I was witness.
Okay. Okay.
Was
Okay.
witness.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
more than twice, by the way.
Oh lordy lord. Okay. Then we
People
then.
love that one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay, Kenny. At least you got the benzo.
You sent him into a loop. What do you mean life?
Rave
Rage
Life. Yeah,
back
the Rave
calmly.
Life is basically what I was thinking. It's like survive Rave Life or something. I don't know. Some
Yeah.
mix of those.
Rave Life is the one with the Juggalo interviews.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I told Josh this not so long ago, but um, I've told him like I should have just rebooted, like started a new alias from scratch and taken the hard way around, um, because it's really difficult for me to deal with all these old things. Like it's not. I am so like I appreciate it so much that I've created a thing that meant a lot to people and has had people have a lot of nostalgia and good vibes and changed their life or whatever it might be. Um, I'm super thankful for that. But for me, it's only pain and stress. I have
You were the fuck genres guy.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's where
but
you need to be at.
yeah, okay, yeah, but I'm trying to just I'm heartfelt thing here. So um, I, you I only the only good song that I like that I'm making is the one I haven't made yet. Everything I made is I'm not one of those guys, who's like, oh, jerking themselves off listening to their own stuff and being so proud of the fucking minimal tech house shit they made or whatever. That's not me. I don't have any hubris on that stuff. Like I definitely think the creation part is where I am having the most fun. So having made all these things 10 years ago, or whatever, it is. I don't know. I'm very happy it means something to other people, but it doesn't mean anything to me anymore. And that's why I told Josh when I called him like a few years ago, like maybe I should start a new project from scratch and just build it because the vibe is gonna be. I've changed. I want to do different things. I'm not a cartoon character, and I can't keep pushing doing these corny things that I cringe doing because I do cringe from this stuff. And this is why there's such like a schism between what my opinion on the work is and the fans of those works. I do not agree that these things are like they're a bubble in time for sure, a corny bubble for me, a very corny bubble, because most people think that when they hear this music that or see those interviews on YouTube that I'm a bubbly, fun character person. I'm just like all fun and games. I'm really not. I'm really like a very dark and withheld and very like serious person. I have
That's
autism.
serious, bro.
I have yeah. I don't have I have autism like you wouldn't believe. Like I don't have fun. And I think one of the few people in entertainment industry that I felt a strong connection to with the same type of like not being able to have fun is David Chase, who made The Sopranos. He also has like clearly, of course, he was born way too early for that type of diagnosis, but he has all the hallmarks of not being able to enjoy his own work, being a super genius, and punching way above his weight class. And he he said one thing once that resonated so hard with me, I almost wanted to cry. And he said on an interview where he was like divulging like an experience on set filming Sopranos, and he was basically like, try to enjoy it, just try to enjoy it, like just fucking smile, like he has such a hard time enjoying the now that he has to like convince himself. I'm paraphrasing. I think I butchered his anecdote completely, but he has a documentary where he talks about like the whole creation of this franchise. But that's how I feel too. Like I don't have any taking any joy really in anything. It's super difficult. So I'm trying to find beauty and like some sort of God connection through the creation of things. But it's I don't care if the mic is echoing. It shouldn't. I haven't clicked anything. Why is it echoing? Is it? I don't hear any. Is it? Sometimes when Josh has the headphones on, it gets a little echo, but there's nothing here that suddenly created an echo. Sometimes we get that with advanced audio.
It's when I have my volume up too loud, but I always like now I know when I put it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just probably a glitch, guys.
Yeah. Desktop.
Robo-copping.
Yeah. Alex is robo-copping?
Yeah, that's what they call it, robo-copping.
When you get an echo on the microphone?
Yeah, when you start to me, I like to call it like when Neo goes into the mirror.
Oh, that's time stretching. That's time stretching.
Yeah,
that's a different one.
Yes.
That's a good old classic time stretch. I can actually listen. Let me do that right now, so I can show you. I'm gonna. Can I record in here? Okay. Let's see if I can record. Yeah, I can record. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna record this and then time stretch it for you. Neo, go into the Matrix. No. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna make it. Only recorded in mono, so I have to see if I can paste it on the other side. I don't know. People can't see this though, so because I'm Neo, go into the Matrix. No. Okay, now I'm gonna time stretch that for you guys. Let me share the screen so you guys can see. Let me desktop. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna effect time stretch, and we're gonna go from normal tempo to really slow tempo. No. That's exactly what that sounds like. What about low precision? No. Oh, that sounds terrible. Okay, here we go. So, let's see. Okay, can you hear anything, Josh?
I can hear it.
Okay. So here's
the stream now.
Go. Okay, I gotta pitch myself down a little bit, so I got a little bit of that Lawrence Fishburne type pitch bender.
Hey, girl.
Let's see. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll see. Oh my god!
I'm on a stream, boo boo.
Neo, go into the Matrix.
Lawrence Fishburne. Teddy Benzo's on fire.
Oh, that sounded pretty bad, but you get the point. That's basically how they did that. Echo, yeah. Echo is a little different, but yeah.
Right.
Effects are fun.
Streaming glitches they come in all sorts of shapes and forms. Sometimes they combine to make you sound incredible.
Oh my god, did I just lose my stream?
No, you're good. Oh. So it says live over here.
Oh no, I mean my chat. I lost my chat. I need to open my chat again so I can see what people are saying. It's a bad analogy, but like a kid who grows up with, and now this is a good time to think about this. But let's say any 13, 12-year-old who grows up with Justin Bieber, for instance, right? And then you go and meet him today, and you'll meet like the darkest dude, the most broken dude, and you're gonna be like, I thought you were like baby, 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 ah, and he's there's like, kill me now, I'm right here. You
He's
know,
over
like
here acting all crazy at the Grammys, bro. Like it's people. It's people.
he's Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator at the end. He's like, kill me, I'm right here, kill me now. You know, like base that is. So you definitely feel like doing things in front of an audience can have a deep effect on you. And of course, the things that happen behind the scenes is like way worse for him than it was for me. Um,
We we don't even understand that level of fucked up.
no, no, no. Yeah,
Nobody does.
yeah.
That'll be a movie when we're fucking like 70. Watch.
I'm very lucky
Oof.
that I didn't get out there until I was like in my 20s. So I had a lot of strength to pull from to survive through all these things. Yeah, I know, Diddy. I'm not like we all know.
We all know.
My point isn't what messed him up. My point is that when you grow up with something, you see it as this like, oh my God, such a star of light, such a sunshine. And then if you meet him in real life 20 years later, 10 years later, you're gonna be shocked of how dark the stuff is. That's my point here. Brain
You
route. It's a
got to
lot.
reflect the times too.
Yeah. By the way, the music, the audio software I was using is the only audio editing tool that's works and still is like you can work with modern things. But it's the last.
Wait,
It's the last
what
Mohican.
were you in?
It's called Cool Edit Pro 2.1.
Oh yeah,
It's
bro.
the last Mohican.
I see.
There is no more after this. There is no audio software, audio handler. You can talk about RX all you want, all these fucking subscription. Adobe bought shit. Adobe bought Cool Edit Pro and made it into Audition and ruined it. It's the worst audio
Yes.
software that has ever existed. Cool Edit Pro is the prototype for and the last soldier standing on top of the fortress. He's the last guy to get an arrow in his eye. So that is the only software I use for trimming, just simple stuff, just anything to do with like coding audio, making sure the audio is okay. That is the software I use for this. It is amazing. It's amazing software. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. I'm still like I still have the same vibe when people are like about FL Studio 26 or 21 or whatever. Um it's like what are you on about? You just want flashing like colors like at the casino? Is that what makes it make good music? Is that it goes like ding 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 and it goes like glitter?
Bro, it gives you XP every time you fucking save an edit, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It goes into your credit score, your cloud account.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's really true. If it ain't broke, like a katana made like fucking 1500 years ago is gonna be the best sword you find today by far. It's gonna be the sharpest. It's gonna be the most durable, and it's gonna have the most precision out of any knife you'll find today. It will chop a cucumber in half like you wouldn't believe. Um,
gotta master your tools too, you know.
yeah, right.
If you keep changing your tools because you think the tools are gonna make you better at what you aren't
Yeah, then I
good
really,
at yet,
yeah,
then
I feel so sorry for those people. Sorry for repeating your question, but I'm very interested to know. Have you ever heard of Kazakh instrument sound? So I know a tiny bit about Kazakhstan. The most things I know, unfortunately, are not about the music culture. It's more about um, the the social and political turmoil of Kazakhstan being an ex-communist part of USSR. But the region, I know about some regional stuff, but the actual Kazakh instruments, I haven't gotten too far into. Are you talking about stringed instruments, like a guitar type thing? Are you talking about flutes?
Don't know. Find out.
Yeah. FL Studio has Soundgoodizer. Yeah, I guess you can put that on everything. Just gonna do some magic.
I'm good. That was like ketchup.
Yeah, it is ketchup. It is basically like, oh, you don't like fish? Put ketchup on it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like OTT replaced the Soundgoodizer for every producer on the planet Earth. Like when Steve Duda made the VST OTT, that was from Ableton. Mongolian throat singing, it is a fucking vibe, but I'm not gonna mess with that. It ain't for me. It definitely is a vibe though, and I really appreciate the stuff. Let me see. I have some stuff. Let's see. It's in here and should be in. Is it here? No, not this. Oh! There we go. I have some samples, but yeah, it ain't. I don't know what to do with it at this point. Yeah, it's pretty badass. It is. Vincent, keep on rocking in the free world. Yeah, after my wife's like after soda.
Oof.
Mongolia vibe. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Mongolia. I think I have a little Mongolian in me, some Mongolian blood. I haven't I've been too scared to do. Oh, sorry, Josh. I've been too scared to do one of those like 24andMe things.
You should do it, dude.
Because
Just
of
for
those.
shits and giggles. Like I just saw somebody's list of like it was a Puerto Rican girl that I know,
Mhm.
and she had like 40 different things in there.
Ooh.
It's like what's the point? Like what is it's all mixed up,
Yeah.
you know?
Because yeah, like Puerto Rico has a very like mixed cultural and ethnical data from the past. Where I grew up, I grew up on the borders of Finland, Sweden, and Russia. So I definitely have, and there's an ethnic minority there. Like you have the Native Americans, we have the Native Norwegians, and they call the Sami. They relate very much to the American Native, in the way like they were there kind of like from back in the day, and then the Vikings settled, and kind of like they feel like they have.
Bro, you for sure got some Genghis Khan shit going on though, man. The
Yes.
Mongolians got you for sure, bro.
So yeah, so basically these Sami people and also the Finnish and northern Russians in that region have a lot of those like nomad Mongols that came over, and you'll definitely see a lot of cheekbones, and the cheekbone culture is pretty high um, on the flank over there.
Yeah.
Sumi, Sami. Yeah. So, but yeah, my sister's convinced that we are Sami blood, 100%. I'm not so convinced, but I don't want to.
Solve that shit with a DNA swab, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to fight
Stop all the bullshit family conversations. Like, you know what? I'm tired of this conversation. Here's the evidence.
But yeah, okay. So Noah, is Audacity comparable to Cool Edit Pro? Audacity is like the lesser cousin
The evils.
that came from the hillbilly trailer park, and Cool Edit is the Batman in Gotham City. He's both a billionaire and an intellectual, and he's ripped, and he has cars, And
It's also Mac versus PC, bro, because like you couldn't get
oh
Cool Edit on the
no,
Mac. You
Cool
had to
Edit is
use
not it. Cool
Audacity.
Edit is like an old school Windows program that is
Yes.
just happens to be compatible with modern Windows systems, which is
Right.
pretty good stuff. But it has it. Cool Edit is what Audacity wanted to be with hotkeys and just how you use the mouse inside of there, how easy it is just to click and do stuff. It has Robin Banks and going to prison because they're fucking incompetent.
Oh, wow. Wait, that's Coca-Cola or is that a vino?
It's Coca-Cola.
Like a wine glass. That's classy.
It's classy, right? I know. Sample at the start of your track Ritual. That is some ethnic stuff for sure. It could be African, if I'm not completely mistaken. Easy Rapids again, coming back with the strong comeback. Is this the pound? Are you British? Are you British, mate? I've been bothering my wife with my old geezer accent so much. It's like, oi, mate. Like, fuck, what was I saying?
You were reading Easy Rapid Super Chat.
Yeah, no. But, I was trying to remember what I was saying to my wife that was annoying her so much.
Oh,
Um,
trumpets.
It's Tuesday, innit? It's Tuesday. It's Saturday, innit? Saturday, innit?
So when you wake up and first thing in the morning,
Oi.
it's like, oi, babe.
Oi,
It's
mate,
Tuesday,
it's
isn't it?
Saturday, innit? It's Tuesday, innit? Like, I do my, like, grimy old man geezer voice. It's Tuesday, innit? It's Tuesday, innit? I love it. I just love it. A bottle of water. Bottle of water. Toast. It's a piece of toast, mate. Stop fucking about. Well,
Yes,
weird question. What probably makes no sense either with regards to synesthesia, but what happens when you read my username? Would you be able to make it into sample? What happens when I read your username? I don't know. It's impossible to interpret. Either it's easy rapids, or it's easy rapids, or it's easy rapids. I don't like. I'm so confused. I have no idea what's going on.
It's rabbits.
Toast with
Easy
these,
rapids.
mate. Toast with these. It's toast with these, mate.
In it.
In
Wait, is it racist for us to say in it like that? Or
No,
for
listen,
me?
Jesus, I have
it's okay.
UK heritage as well, so come get me. I think I've been to the UK more lately than any other country in Europe, to be honest. My wife's sister lives in Manchester, and also have some other buddies in Manchester as well, so we go there a fair bit.
Oof.
What do you think about AI in music? So I found out that my previous publishing, they've had their claws into my YouTube for a minute and a half after our contract ended, and I read when I went into my settings on YouTube, it says that they are in charge of third-party training of my material on YouTube with AI. My create publishing, they have. There are the third party holder of training of AI. So basically, they have the rights apparently in our contract somehow, which was made before AI music was a thing, that they have the right to train AI with my music. So for some reason, and they still. Let me see if they have let go of my YouTube.
No, I just checked it.
Yeah, so they are also taking all my super chats and then handing them over in an envelope, basically. Because back in the day, a publisher, they do your catalog, they collect money for you, they do a lot of things. But what they also can do is give you an advance like a record label, and I think we did that with Create back in 2017 or something like that. Josh, you could
Oh
probably
yeah, yeah, like right around 2016 or
yeah
so,
16.
17.
So basically, I got a $40,000 advance from Create, which I'd have to pay back, and I think I just paid it back.
It's done.
It's
Yeah.
done. I literally just finished paying back that, and it took me almost 10 years to pay back 40 grand. Um, so that was a fucking pain in the ass. But my point is that they're still hanging on to my YouTube. Yeah, they're still here. Um, Network relationship create music group since
Yeah. So,
December 2017.
and then anytime it's just basically like, hey, we're going to get back to you on this. The legal department needs to do this, and it
Yeah,
just everything takes forever.
yeah.
So there's no need for it these days, especially for you. Like just have the direct connection with YouTube. They figured it out. MCNs were stupid.
Yeah,
It wasn't even necessary. They should have just like dealt with the customer directly, the content creator directly, like they do now.
yeah. It is pretty annoying. But okay, since we're here hanging out, guys, like whatever you guys like, I know shit about shit. So if you guys have any questions about shit, and other shit, then you can let me know about that shit because I can
Yeah.
also elaborate on shit as well. Like,
Well,
um,
I don't know if you actually answered that person's question. Like that was about music and AI, and we went
yeah, yeah,
into
no,
the
yeah.
weeds.
I think if you're extremely cynical, then you're gonna be leaning towards um, that sort of stuff. If you're a capitalist and you don't care, um, and I think it's gonna just come. The video stuff is coming. Nobody's stopping. It's capitalism, baby. Is what it's what they say. Like you can't stop it.
It's just to me, it's just another category, and it's
Yeah, I
it
definitely.
it fits at the long tail anyway.
Yeah, I think
Like
a lot. I
which
think people love doing the whole like, oh, when Photoshop came, painters were like, eh. Oh, when painting came, like when photography came, the painters were like, eh. I don't think you can compare this to any of those things. You can't
right.
compare Skynet to a cannon in France and Napoleon times. You can't compare hunter killers and terminators to the musket. You just can't. Like, oh, people with bows and arrows when the musket came, they was like, fuck, you can't compare. It's total annihilation, bro. Like that is the end. When you take a bath and you you pull out the plug in the bathtub and all the water goes down. That's what AI is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is the end of a lot of things, and the people who are going to adapt to that are going to build a different life that we that live today are not going to understand or be comfortable with. We're doing such a leap in the next 25 years. It's going to be so huge that the movie Idiocracy is going to seem like, like it's from the Baroque times. Um, it's going to be so crazy that people from the 40s coming to the year 2020 is it's just like not gonna be this like there it's so little has changed between 1940 and 2020 that from us to 2025 music, art, entertainment, actors, poetry, jobs,
Bro, your
the meaning
kid's
of
kid is gonna marry a robot.
yeah, it's just like it is it's just gonna be such a junkyard. And uh if you guys have seen Wall-E, Terminator, The Matrix, Idiocracy, those movies specifically, that is where we're going. Yeah, Idiocracy is a documentary for sure. Um,
Yep.
yeah, so we're going straight down the tube. So if you guys are quandering or like thinking about like is AI good for art or music, it doesn't matter what you think. Your opinion means nothing. The system and the capitalism is a big machine. It's just gonna bulldoze over all of y'all and say good night, ma'am. And you
Well,
guys are
only if you
gonna
disagree, because if you agree, then it's fine. Then
yeah,
you're
but
part of the bulldozer.
yeah, fine. Either you're part of the bulldozer or you're underneath it. So which
So
it
you're
doesn't.
driving the bulldozer or you're underneath the
No,
bulldozer.
the bulldozer is AI. Like there's no seat in that. But I'm saying either you're hanging onto it on top or you're underneath it. So are you a martyr dying for something that can't be stopped, or are you going to be on top of the thing, going with it, adapting to it? And I'm not saying that as a good thing at all. I'm just saying like hide. Like you hide from Terminators. You want to survive, pretend that you're with it, and then go hide after, and then start the resistance. I think we need a complete reboot of society. We need to like get a solar flare that EMPs the F out of whole humanity. We need to go into Mad Max,
But
Fallout.
wouldn't you want Skynet then if what you wanted is a reset?
No,
I
no,
mean, the
no.
AI is like
But
a fun way to do
no,
it.
no, no. Yeah, but Skynet is military though, so it will constantly be out to kill people personally. Like it wants to murder flesh. AI now isn't
Got it. You want
just
like a cosmic reset.
yeah. I want a cosmic reason. I want electronics to just go out. And both Terminator and Matrix dealt with this whole electricity, humans trying to cut out power type shit, and they're just gonna find like the whole Matrix mythology. Spoiler alert: is to use humans as batteries because we blocked off the sun, so they can't use solar power anymore. So that
Yeah,
was a.
far-fetched, but interesting.
I don't think it's
It
that
worked.
far.
It worked in the movie.
I don't think it's so far fetched either. It's getting closer to us like regretting doing this, and there's no button we're pushing that works anymore, and it's
I
all
think the
doom and
coasts are
gloom.
gonna flood before we can, blacken the sky the way in that movie. A super volcano can do that for a few years,
Yeah,
like a decade maybe.
yeah.
But that
No,
was
but
like
I think
fucking
an
a long
EMP,
time.
a global EMP that really destroys every piece of electronic, internet, everything, and makes us like go back to medieval times for like a couple of decades. That would be the absolute best thing for humanity right now. It
What
would
would
be a lot
dance music
of
sound like?
it would be a lot of like a lot of morbid stuff going on. Of course, people would be crazy. There'd be a lot of deaths. Hospitals would not work anymore. The
Apocalypse step.
Darwin and the Grim Reaper would fucking go around getting the weak like a motherfucker. Like that would happen. It would trim out the Nimrods and the weak for sure. I sound like I'm a Tea Party guy for sure now, but I don't mean to be. I'm
The
just
Kenny
saying.
Benzos of the world
I'm
don't
just
stand a chance.
yeah. I'm just saying like there's so much microplastic and junk in everything that we eat. Toothbrushes are made of plastic for fuck's sake. Every tin can of cola you have is lined with plastic on the inside. If you ever thought that was not plastic, you're mistaken. It's plastic. Everything
But
is
you could put it on your head.
plastic. You mean?
Both tin cans and plastic,
Yeah.
just to keep your hair
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, me and my wife we talked about like how can we get away from this, and like I think the only way is to completely cut everything and go to farm, have a well, not go to the store, just have. It's just so much hard work though. You gotta.
Bro, growing plants and food is hard work,
It is super
and
hard. I'm too old
it
for that
takes a
shit.
lot of time. Ain't nobody making music if you're in the farm, so we better figure this shit out. Like
Yeah,
maybe some fucking genetic slop we can eat
yeah. I
fast,
definitely think that
chunks, like in Starfield.
if we were to do something like that, we'd have to go Amish style and have 12 kids to help us out because kids are basically the slaves of your farm, like the workforce, right?
Oh Christ.
Yeah, you got to have 12 kids to do all the
So,
lifting, right?
so we're de-evolving, but evolving at the same time.
Amish have the right idea, bro. Like they're the only ones who didn't get COVID. They're the only ones who don't get like fucking unnecessary cancers and weird shit. And
I
they.
don't know anything about the Amish because they're disconnected from
Mm-hmm.
society for the
Oh,
most part. So I
okay.
don't like to me they're like myth.
Amish, big up. Like Savant fucks with Amish.
Let's go.
I love.
Yeah, yo, let's go. Hit us up, fucking Amish
If I
producers
ever move back to
and
the east,
promoters.
if I ever move back to the states, I'm going to Penn. I'm going to Pennsylvania, like straight away.
I've heard they breed good dogs
Listen, if an EMP
and
hit,
make good furniture.
if the EMP hit, they wouldn't even notice. They would still do the same shit they do. Get it? Like
Yeah.
you would freak out about your iPhone not having Wi-Fi for a
No,
second.
bro, I'm growing plants.
Yeah,
I'm
weed. You can't
necessary.
eat. You can't eat that
I know
shit.
how to make sourdough.
Hmm.
I can people won't need just food. They will always need drugs, alcohol, and fucking a good time.
I was thinking
No matter
about.
what situation they're
Uh,
in. Like remember in the Matrix, like when everything's going to hell and they're about to go to war, they have this big ass orgy party. And it's like really fun.
I've been planning on robbing a local store of cigarettes and tobacco and stuff, so I can have that in case of like an emergency. apocalypse event, so I can either smoke
Look,
them
every
all or
pack you
sell
buy, just put two away. Put two away. Vacuum seal them
them. That's gonna listen
so it gets
tobacco
stale.
and drugs and alcohol is gonna be like so heavy during an apocalypse. You have no idea. Like that shit's gonna be such a high candy, like the upper echelons type shit.
I could trade that shit for food all day.
I think 8-year-olds will start smoking like during apocalypse. I think that's gonna happen for sure.
Well, life expectancy will obviously go down
Oh yeah, for
to
sure.
something crazy small.
Listen,
So you're
I don't
not
know.
judging what the 8-year-old or the 10-year-old is doing so much. They
I
need
don't
to
know
survive.
listen, I don't know an 80-year-old that's having a lot of fun in Western society. Let's put it that way. Where the kids are just dropping them off in an old folks' home, and they're sitting there rotting and pissing in bed, and like I've never seen in the culture that I've been in like a good family thing there. Like you have Italians and Polish people who have like their old close to them for the whole life, and India and
My family
Pakistan.
took care
Yeah, but I'm talking
of their
about white
parents.
people. Like, I'm talking about white people. Like, they don't give a shit.
Which white people? There's like 50 cultures more.
Okay, guys, if the
You
echo
know,
starts happening, don't blame me. It's Josh's headphones that's echoing. I'm not.
it is not. It is not. Here, I'm sticking them all the way in my fucking EDM damaged ears.
Yeah, no.
And there we go.
There's no echo on my microphone. God damn
It's
it. God
probably
damn it.
just a live. It's probably just a live glitch.
I don't know.
Fam.
I don't know. Now there's an echo because I put output monitoring on it, but now I turned it off. Monitor.
Bye.
Monitor. There we go.
Well, that was an interesting way to segue away from the conversation.
Nice.
But,
Yeah. No, we needed.
it was fun.
We need to get away from the thing.
Italians are spicy white.
They're spicy white. I love
And also-
Italians is my type of my people. I love Italians.
They're also mixed like across oceans and seas and shit too. Like
Yeah, no, but I think I eat more Italian food than any other culture. Like pasta is heavy in this house. Also, there's something about like the vibe and the culture and the land and the nature in Italy. I don't know. I just fuck with Italy like hard, like as a country and as a people, culture, everything. Like,
aren't there provinces there that'll pay you to move in and
yes.
just do stuff?
Trust me, I've looked into this.
I want to do that.
I've looked into.
Yeah, we'll
this.
join you, bro. We're about like once Juliet graduates, we're good. I don't need to worry about like.
So people are
kids at
asking
school
about
no more.
Hex 3.
What's that?
Hex 3 is the next EP.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I'm working on it every week. Every week I work on it, and what me and my publishing, my label buddies, we have made a plan for what we're gonna do, and they're helping me with making the release a better release, because the first one and the second one I kind of just dropped, and I'm just dropping it on my circle, and it's I wanted to kind of like do I wanted to reach a little. I'm not talking about like a pop crowd or anything. I'm talking about I wanted to.
Gotta reach the DJs, bro. Gotta reach the people who are actually playing the parties and like need the music.
Yeah. So I kind of want people to kind of hear the record and not just ending up on some obscure playlist. So we've just been working towards a better release for that, and the more time I get, the better these songs are getting. Like I worked on this one track that I have on this EP for 2 years, and I made 20 versions. And I'm now finally starting to get close to where I wanted to get to. So it takes a little time sometimes with the best songs. I don't know why you're having trouble hearing me talk. Like my mic volume is pretty. I can turn it up even more. There we go.
Whoa!
Now it's loud.
Hello, Savant. What are you doing?
Now it's louder.
Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
That's loud. Actually, it works.
Josh, I don't release on Section Z anymore. Josh is not my label buddy anymore. He's my manager.
Section Z dead.
Yeah, Section Z is dead. I have my own label, Vibes, and the people who help me run it is my publisher, which is Label Works, which is like a German, Dutch, England,
UK.
Belgium. Yeah, UK, but it has like people from like whole of Europe. Like,
They're all over.
Yeah, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, England. Like that's my group, and we try to stay in touch with them. We had a few calls with them lately, talking about the climate of EDM and how to release better, and getting some help figuring out what to do.
Put in the work.
I don't know. I have let's see if I can if I have something to show off. I worked on. I have a track called Terminalia. Terminalia. It sounds Italian, but I put some. There's a oh, what the fuck is that called again? Encore. Oh shit! How do you pronounce that? I gotta Google translate that shit. Okay, let me give me 2 seconds here. I'm trying to explain something.
Encore une fois.
We're patient.
Encore une fois.
Encore une fois.
Okay. Encore une fois. Like it's it was like a cheesy trance dance song from 96 or 94 or something. It was really old, and it was one of the first trance songs I heard, EDM tracks I heard in my whole life, and it was like a it's like a rip off of those like Fateless, Insomnia chords type stuff, and it had this French vocal that just like it was like an announcer at a train station almost, like encore une fois, right? You know, like just like very deadpan delivery. And I kind of wanted to add that to one of my tracks. So I made this track called Terminalia, that has this trancey 90s vibe, and I kind of added the French kind of...
C'est le terminal.
Ooh. Yeah, I really love this song.
This one could be fucking 8 minutes long, and I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Just keep building.
It's hitting some 90s nostalgia trance vibe for me that is undescribable.
The
And
sound though, like it's just so much more delicious, though.
I did some.
Like than what I remember.
I did a redesign on the lead, and really worked on, you know, the kick is the only thing that needs a little love right now, but the top section, I did that, and I chopped a little in the arrangement. I got a little tighter, and adding the vocals really kind of made it flourish a little bit. So, you know, when you have a month to even up to a year on a track, and it's not a rush,
Right.
it feels
Just
really
move away.
yeah. The track gets boring when it's supposed to be, and it's not a rush. Oh no! There the camera went and straight into the ceiling. I need to find
It always scares me when an artist is rushing to finish music.
Oh, you mean like I
an
did for 10
album.
years?
It scares the shit out of me. But like that was a different vibe. Like you had so much content and you were so just fucking rapid fire, bam, bam, bam. That's a different story. Like I'm talking about if they don't have the catalog, they're scrambling just to finish that deadline.
Yeah, I feel you.
Um,
I feel
you
you.
know, it's not a good feeling. It's
No,
not the best creative scenario.
no, it's not. So for the lyrics for this track, it's c'est le terminal, c'est la fin. I can't pronounce French properly. Il est temps de voler, and then c'est le terminal, il est temps de descendre. Dernier arrêt. Arrière, I think it is. And then allons-y. And this means, oh shit, that was a butchering of French. I'm so sorry, guys. It's terminal, it's the end, it's time to fly, it's terminal, it's time to get off, last stop.
That's
And
great.
the EP is about dying, so definitely it's just trying to stay in the...
Perfectly in theme.
yeah. So,
Let's
okay,
go.
so here's the lyrics more clearly if you want to take a listen. Listen.
C'est le terminal. C'est la fin. Il est temps de voler. C'est le terminal. Il est temps de descendre. Dernier arrêt. Allons-y. 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 C'est le terminal.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil too much.
Oof.
But yeah, so I'm working on that
Ain't
for the...
nothing like listening to it at full fidelity. They're listening to it through the stream. I think it's a great way to share, but like
Yeah,
the
I don't want
final quality is gonna blow their fucking minds.
And then I worked more on a few other songs as well. Let's see. Goodbye, friends. So yeah, I keep doing these Babu remixes for social media that I never get to use. And then I did another one for like announcement that I never did, and then it just got so good, but it's just 1 minute. I never finished it.
That's crazy. I've heard this.
No, the people are asking if I played in France. No, that's this track. And then I worked a lot on my track Raveyard, which is I'm gonna rave to my grave. I worked on that. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of snippet of that too. Yeah, so I like that shit. It's dark. But yeah, that's gonna be on Hex 3. The Terminalia is gonna be on Hex 3, but Blue Remix is not gonna be on Hex 3 though. That's just a bootleg. I was working on this on like Instagram Live for a bit, like a few weeks ago. I think it was maybe last week or the week before.
Are such different genres that you can still.
So this is version, I think
Jesus
it's version 19, and every version is not like I'm working. Well, some versions has been very in the same vein. I'm just mixing differently, but this is like genre-wise version probably 11 or 12.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You can make a whole fucking single of just that track.
Yeah, I can make an EP or an album with just versions of this track because there's so many different versions. Yeah, so Terminale, it's not supposed to be terminal. It's supposed to be terminalia, just like Magnolia. Like, it's a fake word. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just like a trance. Like, you would have, like, trance would take these liberties just because of aesthetics. And Terminalia or Terminalia, it's supposed to sound Italian, French, or European to, like, a foreigner. And it's...
Well, you got poetic license with the titles, too.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. It's not supposed to be a French track. It's just, like, it has some French vocals in it, but it's...
That's what I say whenever I have to correct the typo. It's like, no...
I'm Euro trash. I'm Euro trash. I'll mix shit together. We're a unity over here. We're the Union. The European Union. We stick together.
Yeah, let's go. You better, because the U.S. is coming for that soil, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God! Don't say that.
With our Terminator robots.
Oh lordy lord. Okay. You're scared me now. Euro poor.
We got the AI, bro. China's trying to figure it out too, but Norway's over here.
I don't know what Eurobeat means. Somebody has asked me, have you ever made Eurobeat? I don't know what kind of.
Eurobeat.
I don't know what kind of. I'm just so serious. Like, these genres just don't matter to me. Like, when people say Eurobeat, I just couldn't give a shit. Yeah, they lend them, like, it's supposed to be like a play on a Romance language, like a Latin-based thing. It's not supposed to be French, English, German, Latin, like, Portuguese or Spanish. It's just Eurobeat, like, running in the 90s. Is that Eurobeat? Is that what you call Eurobeat?
Like what?
I don't understand. You mean like Eurodance? You mean like? You mean Eurodance? Eurobeat? Is that like a new Gen Z, Gen Alpha version of Euro
More
beats
like
from the
Euro
90s?
beat these nuts. Hardcore nailed it.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, I wouldn't know. If it's underground, then I don't give a shit, and I don't know. I don't know what Eurobeat means. Running in the 90s, is that or is that the initial D or whatever it's called? Is that the same group? I don't know. Fucking I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Euro
Yeah, no.
pop. Oh my god.
Wait, is that it? That's all the previews? We done?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's not spoiling.
It is spoiling.
Previewing.
No, it's too much. I don't have that. I don't want to spoil all the juice.
I know what you mean.
And also, yeah, I want to wait until things are finished a little bit too before I vibrate now.
Yeah, you're gonna change the genre on fucking Encore again, okay? I already see it in your face.
That's all I know.
What the fuck is this?
This guy right here is all I ever know.
Mega Man 2 is better than Solitaire.
This guy right now.
Is that Eurobeat?
Ooh, what's this?
I don't know. Who cares? Garbage.
That was awesome, actually.
Mega Man 2 is not better than Solitaire. Are you crazy?
Bro, you're wild right now.
Dude, do you know how many
wanna
games
start
of
this fucking-
how many
you
games
wanna
of
start
Mega
this
Man?
fight.
Shut the fuck up. How many games of Mega Man did you play in the last month? And how many games of Solitaire do you think I played in the last month? Guess. Guess how many times I played
Solitaire
Solitaire.
is a depression tool.
No.
Like,
No.
if you shouldn't
How
be
many
playing
games? How many games of Solitaire have I played in May? And how many games of Mega Man fucking 2 have you played in May? 0?
I played 0.
Okay, so
But I played the soundtrack for Mega Man 2 at least
doesn't
twice.
matter. That's not a game.
It was
That's
my
not a game.
birthday, man. I was
Doesn't
thinking
matter.
about my
It's
childhood.
not a game. It's not a game. Listening to music is not a game. So if you add 2 zeros in front of that and the 1 at the end there, that's how many fucking games of Solitaire I played in May. I played 1,000
You have a
games.
problem. You have a problem.
I played
we gotta fix this.
1,000 games of Solitaire in May.
This is why you don't have Hex 3.
I
It's
am
'cause of
on
Solitaire.
the top. I am in the.
Uninstall that
I'm
shit
in
right
the,
now.
no.
and
It's
show
in
us.
a browser on my phone. It's in Safari. But I'm in
Throw
the
the phone
top.
in the garbage.
I'm in the top 3 worldwide Solitaire winner, and you know it's a game about luck, so you know I'm good at
Oh
that shit.
shit! You play this competitively in
Yes.
your mind?
Yes.
Oh no! I find out about this now. You know, most other artists have like real drug problems. You got a Solitaire problem.
No.
This is hilarious.
No. Solitaire,
Solitaire esports.
and I don't even
Actually,
have. Listen.
Actually, not gonna lie.
Huh?
If you guys want to sponsor fucking Savant Solitaire, I'm there. I'm there with you.
Hey. I don't even have a login on this website, but it still keeps track of my data, right? Like, so it's like anonymous. I'm anonymous on the site. It's for me to know, not everybody else.
I just found out about this. I didn't even know that you played Solitaire
lot.
competitively.
Listen, I started playing Solitaire at the same time I played Duke Nukem 1 on DOS.
Oh,
Windows
no.
Windows 3.1 in 1992. I started playing Duke Nukem 1 and Solitaire on my granddad's computer in 1991 or 2.
You could probably count cards then, right?
No,
For sure.
I'm not good with numbers.
It would be easy for you. No, right. But the patterns, though.
I
That's what
don't
it's
know.
really about.
I don't know. I never got good at the card stuff. I'm just like Solitaire. That's it. Poker.
I'm not trying to
I suck at
encourage
poker.
you to a life of crime or nothing.
No, but yeah, a cabal. Solitaire in Norwegian is cabal, by the way. Isn't that funny? Cabal.
Oh wow,
That's cool.
funny.
It's cool.
I'm shocked you haven't put out a track with that name. Then
I gotta save the good stuff for last, bro. Like I can't do everything. Gotta have something at the end.
I don't know.
Illuminati.
It's been a shocking fucking chat for me.
So I need to take a quick what's it called, a water run, when you have to go piss and then fill up your water bottle, but not with piss though.
Bullshit. You're gonna go play fucking solitaire.
No.
You're gonna go get in a quick fucking.
I can show you guys my solitaire right here. It's the first thing that opens in Safari, of course, when I open up my Safari. Oh, sorry. Kindergarten stuff. I got it. There, see? That's my solitaire.
Your phone. We got to see you play this now. Like you have to stream a game. Like that's like legit.
You guys want?
Actually have to.
You're joking.
Oh, for real? Oh, were you kidding me, bro? We
I'm
play some
not-
music in the background.
I'm not doing
You just fucking play
solitaire
on solitaire. We just wanna-
stream.
Because like, look. The way I see things is the way you use FL Studio, right? It's like blah 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 blah.
Okay, so my
If
best
you've been playing
my
solitaire
best-
for this long.
my best game in solitaire is 54 seconds. I like completed a game in 54 seconds. That's the first.
Actually, a solitaire game, a web game with Savant characters would be fucking really easy to build
Oh,
and fun.
yeah, it would actually a phone game actually.
And
Shut
then
the
we
fuck
can
up.
get- and then
Shut
we
the
can
fuck
get,
up.
like, the-
Phone game. Phone. Let's do a phone game.
Yes,
Phone
that's
app.
what I mean. Everything's phone. It's all web app still, but you know what I mean.
We'll call it Cabal, just for the fun
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Savant Cabal.
Yeah.
Make a couple little tracks for it, bro. We'll do it. I will program this for real.
You know what my
That's easy.
favorite card game was on Windows? You know, back in the day when you used to have like PC Gamer magazine and those kind of magazines with like PC demos on a disc, and you'd buy the magazine, you get some bunch of demos and utilities on your fucking CD and the magazine.
Yeah.
I remember buying one of those as a teenager or kid, and it was like this. It's 97, I think, or 96, and there was a poker game on there with MIDI tracks like, "We built this city," but it was MIDI files. It was MIDI files where you were playing poker, and all the characters had like, they were like Western gangsters or something like that, or I don't think it was Western even. It was just like they had names and like portraits, and you could choose your character, and it had like MIDI songs of famous 80s tracks. And I think that's biggest nostalgia for me ever is like hearing like Starship would build this city. I get like the MIDI version in my head because I heard the MIDI version first, and then I heard the regular track later. And of course, there's like it's the final countdown.
Sound on there?
Yeah, all the cheesy 80s synth rock, like the anthem rocks. Oh my god, yeah. So card game, Savant card game on the phone. I think I would play that to death. We could make one that has the poker and solitaire, like both, and then you could like play poker against the other characters, and we could make a poker decks with all the like album covers on the back of the.
Right. Each album has its own deck.
And yeah, and also the king, queen, and
bro.
the king, queen, and the jack would have like no, not jack. What do you call him? The
Joker.
No, the prince. What do you call him? Jack?
Yeah, the Jack.
Yeah. We'd have those as Savant characters as well. You know, would fucking play it up.
Super fun, bro.
Yeah. Okay, I need to go empty the lizard and also fill up the lizard. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
So it's just me, chat.
Keep the old Jester would lend
Savant
itself really well to
Balatro.
like a card game for sure.
You know, actually, that would be interesting. Just getting a game just to see first and have fun with that. Yeah, he gets the smoke break. Just leaves me here with the alligators. So hardcore. I'm also here to answer your questions. I'm more pleasant about dubstep and other genres versus our host here. I love rhythm though. I could take it. I could in some capacity. Yeah, pink weed for sure.
Oh, I need to air out this room. It's getting sweaty in here. Jesus Christ.
Whoa. My favorite state of the U.S. is the state that I live in, Illinois. because I live here. And when I was in California, it was California. But yeah, that's. I tried to live in California for a while, just like Alex. I had to come home. Needed my peoples. I just worked on plants all day for my birthday. That's all I did. You know, making little trees. There's so much to do in California, like literally, like uh as long as you can drive a lot, right? And then make sure that you're capable of survival in some of these places. But uh, then all the cultures are there. It's really hard to find that kind of mix, like what California, to be honest. Except, yeah, the fires are scary. I have some friends that had to move, and you know, then the economic devastation after, right? Because
Hey, talk about something fun.
well,
Talk
up
about
north, it's like
something
all the
fun,
raids.
dude. Talk about
I
something fun, like when we filled the diesel car with, or the gasoline car with diesel. Remember that? That was fun.
wait, the Sweden drive. Didn't we already tell that story? I mean, that's not fun. That wasn't fun at all. That was horrible. That was like a $2,300 cab ride back from Sweden to Norway. Not fun at all. And then we got pulled over by the cops too, because the dude was speeding. That wasn't fun. That was fun for you? It's hilarious, bro. No, save it. Yeah, no. So what happened was
Try to
Alex
think
is,
of a
as
fun
you guys can tell
story,
already,
like back in the day.
if you guys been doing this stream for a while, I'll say something that will absolutely be correct, and Alex will tell me no, and then give me also a correct explanation about something. But in this case, uh, I was looking at the gas for the car and looking at the symbols, and it to me said diesel, and I looked up at the thing, and that said diesel. I selected that, but Alex was like, no, 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 not that one. It's diesel. I was like, yeah, no, I got the diesel. No, 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 you don't know how to read fucking Swedish. I do. So whatever. So we switched it off, but I don't know what happened. We put regular gas in the diesel car. So about fucking 20 miles later, uh, we just come to a complete and full stop. It's a holiday in Sweden. That's why we were there for a fucking festival. Uh so not a lot of things are open services wise. So we had to wait quite a while, a few hours for a truck to come, and and then we drove another few hours to where his base was, and then we had to take a cab from there all the way back to uh Norway. That was crazy. And not even all the way, just like to the main train station, because we took the train the rest of the way back. That was nuts. Anyway, long story. It'll be part of the movie. What's going on in the chat? I live hours away from any big city. Too blind not to drive. Well, virtual is is just as real as any of this stuff. That's how I see the world. So connect, put on the glasses. Yeah, Kings. Oh yeah, Razy Rapid has given suggestions for what the card should be here in the chat. Kings, Krang, Super Sheriff, Mega Boy, Barrio, Queens, Heart, Neener, Invasion, Doggo. Yes, the Invasion Doggo should be a plushie too. Sledgehammer Mom, Jack, Scion Art, the Alchemist, the Jester Vibes Art, the Joker, sorry, the Laser Sharks. Oh man, you had me up until there. I would probably do a set per album, is how I would look at it.
I heard the deck kit suggestions, and I love it. I love the doggo being queen. Oh, sorry, I had the stream on my phone while I was doing my
Oh,
business.
there you go.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think that's a fun suggestion. Goddamn, whenever I hear Krang, I just think about that canceled video game. That's just so amazing that never got finished. So, guys, I don't want to make this stream about the video game stuff, but let's just.
But he is.
No, I'm not. So I have a folder of prototype video screenshots and mostly recorded screen videos of the prototypes I made, and I want to show you guys. I made like a little race. I started on a little racer game. So I made a little 3D model. And I want it to be like an 80s anime kind of car.
That reminds me of the fucking RC cars on NES.
Yes, right? And
Yes.
and I didn't use any prefab code in Unreal to make this. I coded this from scratch, which is why you see all the debug text on the left go crazy, because I was trying to figure out how to make acceleration and braking and physics on a car and turning and braking. So yeah, that would have been a fun car game to play.
That's also why you don't have Hex 3 guys, but this is awesome as fuck, dude.
No. I showed this on my Twitter a long time ago, but I started on the horror game, and then my clown out game that was actually pretty deep in development. We got a long way with that. I think I have a. Do I have a trailer for this? Oh god, this is like one of the bosses. Oh, okay. It said music test, but there was no music, so that sucks. And this was the screen when you get a knockout. God, I put a lot of heart and soul into this project. Never. And I made a blackjack game too, like from scratch. I love cards, so I made an actual blackjack game. Coded a blackjack game from scratch. It was fucking difficult as fuck, but it actually works. Where you could pull cards in the casino style, and I also made like a slot machine game like this.
Did you code in any cheats?
No, I don't do that early. That's something
that would be illegal with these kinds of games in some states.
Yeah. But yeah, I made a lot of progress on this. I had Joe Remy program a little bit for me. He developed some gameplay techniques for me, and then oh my god, this shader I made for this elevator sequence. Oh my god. And then, what's this? Oh, this is just on me in 3ds Max. Here's one of the bosses, I think. Oh, this is early prototype. Okay. This is just testing around. Anyway, a boxing game was not what I was wanted to show. Who's this guy? Yeah, I made this anime pinball game. That was fun. God damn. Oh, I remember teasing this on my Twitter. I made a game called Paw Pals, which is like a Fortnite, but with the animals, with pets. And
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, no joke. I made this while I lived in LA. I just prototyped it though. I didn't get too far, but it was like a third person PvP type online shooter where the okay, so the characters was the dog had a gun in its mouth sideways. The cat had a shotgun in its tail.
Oh my god.
There was a bunny with samurai swords and a bear with cannons on the yeah, here we go.
Bro, can we just put these in like a music video or something? Like,
I don't
fucking,
know.
that's
And
hilarious.
so
That
when
is just so
so when you
good.
make video games, you gotta make a bunch of assets. So I made a bunch of cute assets. I made like egg and bacon. I made a garage. I
They're all
made
gangster holding it sideways.
yeah. This is a screen mock-up I made of the HUD. I think it was supposed to be like where's the little town? So I made a little like what's it called, cul-de-sac type environment.
Yeah.
Where you here it is, top down. I made a grocery store, a park, and two full-fledged houses with environments, a school bus, and like that was like the first map. And then we had like a bunch of other maps too, but
Have you seen the Schedule One game, the drug dealer game?
no schedule.
It's funny like this. This is even funnier, bro.
So yeah, here we
I don't
go.
know. I don't.
Made some
This is
characters.
so goofy, bro. This is so great,
Yeah, it was very goofy. It's supposed to be very
bro.
cute.
Let's get them into GTA 6. That's the meta. It's like, all right, cool. We can make our own game, or we can put our characters into GTA 6.
So I made this is the intro for the game. Paw Pals. Oh my god, that's low res. Goddamn gifs. I made a Protos prototype where I made myself in 3D. I made myself as the super sheriff. And
They need help.
I started prototyping just FPS mechanics.
Something's eating at you.
Oh, I was watching Star Trek, I think, while I was speaking, so there's a bunch of Star Trek commentary on the back. But
Oh,
yeah,
like in the audio.
yeah, audio. So yeah, so
Oh,
this is like the gun from
funny.
Protos. And let's see what else we got. I made the samurai from Protos based on Simon's designs. I think this is a more cinematic with just put some fire in there just to see what it looked like. But yeah, so it takes a long time to make video games, so you just give up after a while, because it's when you do things alone, it just takes too long. But with Krang, I did have like a co-pilot, so we definitely got stuff done. And the first idea I had for Krang, let me see if I can find the first screenshot for Krang, the one that started it all, Vamp, and then Mockup. Is there a folder called Mockup Proto? Here, this is the first picture I made for the Krang game, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this thing into a game. Whatever I drew here in Paint, I'm gonna make this into a game, and then. I think that's even before Morgan had artwork for it. And, oh, that's a pretty late stage. Let's see if I can find a really early stage prototype. That's some bats I made. Come on, I want to find a really early stage. Sort by date. Let's see. You can see the evolution of the game. That's what's fun about screenshotting a bunch of stuff. So this is the absolute. I think this is the first video I recorded of it. It was just movement and a sword. And here's some enemies. And then when does it start getting fun? Here, is this it? When I started making a level? Oh yeah, here. Oh, I made my first enemy in the game, and it's basically just like a skeleton from like it feels like it's from early Bethesda games.
Like Morrowind, like even somehow you managed to make it even jankier than Bethesda, bro.
Yeah, right.
This is funny.
Yeah, so that was one of the first ones, and then I started getting into like building a little fortress. Oh, that was a very short video. Oh, there's some, and then I added some audio after a while too. Here. So it started very basic, like it was almost like a DOS game, and then it over time just like the evolution just got so crazy. It just added more and more fidelity. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh.
Golden Axe is a good reference.
Oh my god. And over time I kind of changed the aesthetics a little bit because I wanted to not be so DOS-like and I wanted to be a little bit more crazy. Here's some, this is the blood, it's like a blood place, blood, waterfalls of blood. Oh, this character right here, oh my god. Made like an enemy with like a ball and chain, and it's all 2D. It's pretty fun. He threw like this ball and chain after you when you walked around.
Oh wow, that's very Doom.
Yeah, right? It's very like 2D. Mansion type stuff. It just gets more and more evolved. And then I started on the forest level. I started making music and the AI got a little bit more advanced, and then we go down the pipeline here. It gets even more. Oh my god, those screams are fucking horrifying.
Yeah, dude, fire the sound designer. Get a better sound designer, bro.
Oh lordy lord.
It's gonna fuck up your reputation.
I added a gun. What else is going on here? Oh, ladder mechanic. Oh, this is the boss. This is the first boss in the game. You pick up the rifle for the first time. You go like, oh, what's this? And then you get the first boss. Yeah, he killed me.
Bro, this would get greenlit on Steam. Oh, that's wild. Yeah, he did this all by himself.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Oh yeah, this is the opening level where you kind of start out in a dungeon, like a prison, and you kick your way out basically through the wall. It's like, what the fuck is this? Crack in the wall? You kick open the wall, and that's how you start.
Kick open the crack.
Yeah, and basically pick up the sword right away, and then the game kind of like starts pulling off. So if we go to the very end of these demos, about a year later, this is what it looked like a year after what we just watched, where Morgan actually sent me textures for the walls, and I made actually really cool textures with his graphics. So all these walls and floors, that's his Photoshop work. And he sent me sketches for this, and I kind of made it in 3D.
That's so fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, and we faked volumetric lighting from the ceiling with like just translucent billboard slides that come down. This is like the dungeon. I made a level out of that. It's playable. And then one of my favorite enemies in the game is one of the last things I made before we canceled the progress. And he's like a dual. He has a dual minigun. Let me see if I can find him. It just needs to load the thumbnails here. I think he should be in this folder right here. He should be on the top. Is it this thing? Yeah, here he is. He's like a dual machine gun. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's see if there's a better take. There he is. Oh, he killed me straight up. No joke. Yeah, here's some me modeling his face. God damn, I made a lot of work. I didn't release music for a while working on these things. I spent a lot of energy and time on this. And then it just stopped. God damn, that sucks. It hurts my balls. Think about how much work I put into this. And it
Beat it to Skynet, bro. That's Skynet finish it.
Yeah, I made a lancer, like a fighting like musketeer that would sword fight you. And it's all 2D, so it's like you have to program that 3D stuff, like the whole like he's in the real world, he's fighting you with the sword. It's pretty complicated stuff. It's easier when it's in 3D because you can use the 3D model to kind of figure out where the collision is and where the trigger point should be. But when it's 2D, you gotta fake where that trigger is and where those things come from. It's pretty difficult, but it was fun as hell. I think I had so much fun working on this game. And it was really that Savant aesthetic of like that Baroque kind of like over the top fantasy. Almost like, what's it called again? The Warhammer 40,000 meets Vampire Hunter D. You know? Pretty crazy shit. So.
Yeah, wear that to do a set, bro. We'll sell all the tickets. That's the craziest costume ever, bro.
Oh, lordy lord. Yeah, so that was a lot of work. I have the playable demo here. Let's see if I can fire it up. Game production, Krang. Let's see. I didn't build the last version. I have it's still inside of Unreal. Let's do XE, start.exe, and see which one is the last version. 2000. This has to be it. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, what about this one? Okay, let's see if it starts. Okay, it starts at least. See if it breaks. The code is pretty fucked up, so let's see if it breaks. It needs to load. It needs to load. There we go. Okay, so it's pretty darkly lit. Oh, this is not the latest version at all. There's not even enemies here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the code is broken, bro. Yeah, see? It's fucking broken as hell. Yeah, this is an early stage. It's too bad I didn't render a version that was a little later in the progress. I have to open up Unreal. Monk's Forest. I guess the forest.
Bro, that could be its own stream, bro. Like,
I know. I'm just fucking around right now. I'm just having.
It's sick, cause this is sick.
Here we go. Oh, he died immediately. Okay. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. My God. I heard some screaming. What's going on?
Oh, I love slimes that explode, bro. Let's go.
Okay.
He's Narutoing at you, bro? What fucking video game is this?
Oh my God. Scary video game, that's what it is. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so dark. I can't see shit.
What is this? Even.
Oh my God.
Awesome, bro.
Oh shit, I'm out of bullets.
People put shittier demos on Steam and like fucking sell 100,000 copies.
Oh shit. Oof.
Wild.
Oh lord, okay, here we go. Yeah, the sprite when they're dying is supposed to be different, but whatever.
Here's your house right here. Just released this demo. This is real. He's playing this fucking video game like right fucking now on YouTube live. And he did, this is like canceled out project. I'm like, what? I wasn't managing it at the time. I was going through something.
I got. Yeah, it sucks too. Me and Morgan had a little falling out.
Creative differences.
No, not at all. Not creative differences. It was I couldn't get funding to make the game, and he had to go. Like he couldn't work on it anymore because it was too like he needed money to survive. You know. Oh.
Stuff on Steam, Alpha, like fucking we'll get plenty of people to fund this game. What are you even doing?
Yeah, so basically, like I was trying to get funding through government government stuff, and the
You
game
became a Red Seeker when?
but they didn't want to give me funding because the game was too violent and didn't have enough inclusivity and stuff. So it was basically like a leftist.
There's all sorts of demons and stuff.
Yeah, I even changed the blood from red to green just for them, and it didn't help. So so after that, we got like I think Morgan was like hoping that we could make a buck while we're working on it because it's a lot of work. And he didn't have like music to fall back on like I do, right? So he had to kind of work. He had to work his ass off to make pay rent. So he had to do other stuff, and I think I got very heartbroken, you know, because that he left because he was like the only thing keeping me on the project, and he designed all the characters and I made them in 3D, right? And without him, I was helpless. Designing.
Yeah, but was he helping you program too, or no?
No. He was giving me the designs I needed to finish like making a good visual for the game. He was creating the aesthetics of the whole game. He made the cran cover, so basically the world was his making, right? So me continuing designing that world without him was pointless to me. So I just lost all my vibe, and I think I stopped talking to him, and I just got so miffed, you know, like I got so sad, and we didn't talk for like 2 or 3 years maybe, and then I reached out to him and just apologized that I just got so miffed, and we're okay now, but I think he also was like weirded out that I stopped talking to him for a while, but I felt really hurt. I felt really hurt, like that we couldn't just pull off on our spare time or something like that. So it really broke my heart that he left. And I didn't tell him, you know, why I'd stopped talking to him. It was just like a little, you know.
The financial solution to that is go through the Steam process. You guys already have the prototype, the alpha, like that's not
but we couldn't
that hard to do.
We couldn't get funding from one of the few places that was available at the time, right? And
But you don't need funding if you got fucking 10,000 people buying it at like $10 for the alpha.
I don't know why we didn't go that way, but we wanted it to be like a kind of like a secret until we got halfway, so that we could announce. We would probably do a Kickstarter. It's going to take more money than you know how much the money the government would have given? 50,000. It's nothing, right? So we would have had to do a Kickstarter later anyway. But we didn't have enough material to kind of sell the game online to a fan base. So we just put it on the back hold until we, you know.
I think a process that I see being very successful these days, and you see this with a game like Schedule One, you see this with live services is a bad example, but you're developing the game with the fan base over time, you know, and they're funding that process like through the upgrades, through the content. It's just part of how you can do these things without having to have a publisher control you, so you can have, or the government tell you what fucking like color the blood should be, or you know what I mean, or what people to put in the game.
Hmm.
um and and seriously, the connectivity and the stuff that we have these days gives us this
Oh,
power, and like something that's that good, bro. Like that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
let
Where
me
it's at now is fundable.
let me see the train level. That's my favorite level. I put a. It's not so finished, but I think I made the music for it, and the music hit home for me. So it became a very dear level.
Self-stopping game development. Damn right, Kenny. That's all. Oh, people still play Doom.
Yeah.
It's fucking fun and dope.
So
To watch it grow, to watch it become something.
So the background, and oh my god, this music is really loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. I didn't want to.
You started yelling at me, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so loud. How can we mute? Oh no, that's the wrong. This is Unreal. Yeah. So I made this background by just making animated texture that just like what's it called? It just slides horizontally. But when you're inside the train, it feels like you're moving, right? So, just like the old school games used to do them. Oh, now I can't get back on the train because I didn't make any developer tools to make God mode or flying or any of
Trav.
made a mansion level. This was one of the... Yeah, this was pretty intense. Come on, guy. Is it crashing or what's going? There we go. Okay, they're having like a ritual. This fat guy is an aristocrat guy that is he's eating innocent people. And this guy, oh my god, is he working? Does this guy work? Oh god damn, he's like a Sith Lord, basically. Oh my god. Stop shooting at me, motherfuckers. Die. Oh my god, I think I just died. Oh my god, I died in my own game. What the fuck? Okay.
It should be possible.
Yeah, I'd suck. Okay, I'm gonna try again. But I made this like mini boss that's like super Super Nintendo Zelda type character. He's inspired by a boss in A Link to the Past called Aragnim or whatever. Well, let me see what it's called. Zelda A Link to the Past Aragorn? What the hell? He's called Aganim. There, yeah. That's what it's called. Yeah. So he's this guy who sends out like these orbs of light when you fight him. Here's a screenshot from the video game where he basically sends out these orbs of light you're supposed to hit back with the sword. And that's what I kind of made with this one. Okay, I gotta shoot these guys, I think. Okay, die. Reload. Die. Get the fuck out of here. Something happened with the AI. I don't know what happened. They're so unresponsive. Okay, now it's time for you, motherfucker. We need you with the sword. See if it works. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, he works! Okay. Okay, that's positive. Okay.
Oh, nice. Reflection.
Yeah. Oh my god, okay. Come on. Motherfucker. Oh, that's it? He dies just like that? Yeah, so I made a huge ass fucking mansion for this asshole. I didn't even make him play. The boss fight isn't working. Oh, there's another guy. So if you get too close to him, he starts doing this. He teleports away. Where did he go, though? I don't know where he went. I made a labyrinth level where you have a hard time finding the way. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Is it in here? Okay, I think I know the way now. Up here, and then in here, and down here. Up here. Oh, okay, this is the final. Oh, okay, we're getting to the final room, I think. Okay, Jesus Christ, that level is big. And this is where the...
Dude, this walking simulator is awesome.
Yeah, here's where the last fight would take place. Oh my god. I'm getting scared just playing that shit. Anyway, so making games is hard, guys. Don't do it. Stop. Whatever you're doing, don't make games.
It's a media that's becoming democratized. More and more people are going to make games.
Just like music, and that's why it's going to suck, just like me.
Well, there's going to be a lot of bad music and a lot of bad games and a lot of bad movies and a lot of bad people and a lot of bad everything, bro. That's what it is. How you know what's good.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate us Savant fans. We're an unstoppable autistic force.
Yeah, Vampire Hunter V. Yeah, I think the game and the cover art was very inspired. At least what direction I was giving.
Right.
Was gonna be Vampire Hunter D inspired. Like it's gonna be a little no, what's it called? Anachronistic? Is that what it's called? Anachronistic?
Anachronistic would mean like it's stuck in a time era.
No, I think anachronistic means like, oh, it's old times, but it's not the real old times because it has like discrepancies with like the time period. For instance, like let's say steampunk is anachronistic because it's supposed to take place in the 19th century, but they have robots.
Right.
Yeah, like BioShock is anachronistic. Dishonored is anachronistic because it's supposed to take place like either in the past sometime, but it has technology that has evolved a little bit beyond their means. Undertale. Listen, my 9-year-old nephew loves Undertale. You might as well ask me if I like Skibidi Toilet or Minecraft. Big shout out to my nephew though. He's a great kid.
They got good content, these kids.
Yeah.
I should lay off of them.
Yeah. No, I didn't play Undertale. That's not my type of game though. I don't play 2D games really, like especially those types. Yeah, I understand, but it's for you. It's not for me. Undertale is definitely a you game, but not a me game. My favorite games are Fallout, BioShock, Dishonored.
You should stream yourself playing these fucking games when you play them, bro.
Maybe. I like games where you murder people in FPS view. Like that. Those are my favorite games. Lately, I played a lot of Blood, Duke Nukem, and
Are you gonna play Doom Eternal or no?
No, I don't like those. But I'm talking about boomer shooters. Those are my favorite. Talking about Blood, the original Blood from Monolith, and Duke Nukem, of course, Duke Nukem 3D, and then maybe a tiny bit of Shadow Warrior, but it's a little corny. But I like those pixel boomer FPS shooters. Those are fun. I love those. But modern shooters has got to be BioShock 1, 2, Infinite, and then Dishonored 1, 2, and Death of the No, the Outsider, or whatever it's called. I think those are the last games I played. I think Doom 2016 is probably the last game I bought on Steam. Damn.
That was a fun game.
Yeah, that's how little I give a shit
about
about games.
Try Eternal.
Yeah, they have the new one though, the Medieval or whatever, Dark
It just
Ages.
came out, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Dark Ages. That's what I mean.
I don't play. Somebody asked if I like Counter-Strike. No, I don't like competitive online shooters. Fuck that. I'd rather kill
Too
myself.
much anxiety.
Yeah, I get anxiety playing with other people. I don't want to do that. Fuck that. Death of the Overseer. There you go. I have a track named after him. So the Overseer. Yeah. Is he called the Overseer? Oh yeah, maybe he is. I thought it was the Outsider. Maybe I'm just mixing. I don't play online games at all. That goes against what gaming was designed for. You're supposed to play it alone, or on a TV or on a PC. Internet has
Don't
nothing.
be by yourself and play your video game.
Yeah, internet has nothing to do with video games. Netherlands, Holland. Did you guys change your name from Holland to Netherlands? Nederland? What happened with that? I thought you guys were called Holland. Did the world pressure you guys to change your name? What about Cruelty Squad? Some psychological capitalist boom? No, I don't know. I haven't heard of that. No, we say Nederland. Yeah, Nederland. Okay, I thought you said... Okay, Nederland. Yeah, in Norway, we've always called you Nederland. Gabber. Fucking Kenny Benz with his Gabber. Holland is part of Netherlands? What the hell? Okay. Because Turkey just changed their name to Turkey. Like officially, because they hate being affiliated with Turkeys. Give some 2D indie games a shot sometimes. I don't know what you mean. Like I played some. Yeah, Turkey. Yeah, there you go, Turkey.
You got to put yourself back on cam.
Oh, am I not on cam? Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're not on cam.
Did I turn it off or something? You got to flip?
You probably did. You're actually reading the chat, which is great.
Okay. I turned my camera off while my camera's on for some reason. I don't know why. Screen. There we go. Oh, wee! You found your cat? Your cat came up and said hello?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Well, yeah. Well, that's Lena. We got two of them.
Oh, no. And you got a dog, too?
Lena and Mudeng. And a dog, Juno.
Mudeng? Like the hippo?
Like the hippo.
Did you get it after the hippo?
As a meme. No, the hippo inspired. It was the same time.
Oh Lord, that's so cute.
Couldn't think of a better name. It fits her though. She likes it too. She responds to it now too. So.
Oh, there's somebody who said. Sorry, you have a call?
I have a call. I gotta go.
Okay.
Jump on.
Okay.
But this is good. I'll leave you with the chat.
Okay, you're not coming back? What call? What kind of call is it? Is it
phone call?
Is it an excuse to leave?
Phone call.
Are you uncomfortable? What's happening here?
Oh, why am I uncomfortable?
Are you ditching me?
I'm ditching you.
Oh. Why are you leaving? You could just say you don't want to be here anymore if you don't want to be here.
See what he does to me, chat?
I'm not doing shit.
You know, he treats me like the guilt.
I don't know. Like you say phone call and you don't want to say who.
One time he called me while I was on my anniversary, and I was like, "Hey, I'm on my anniversary." He's like, "Don't worry about any of that. I'm more important than anything."
No, I did not say that. I did not say that. I did not say that.
Like,
I didn't know you weren't on anniversary. I can't keep up with your calendar. But who you calling?
It's private. It's private. I don't want to talk about it on live stream.
Oh, okay. Is it to do with your business or my business?
It might have to do something with my business.
Okay. There you go.
If
Just
it was your business, I'd just blab it out right now.
oh,
But
okay.
we're talking about everything today.
Okay, okay. Okie dokie. Jesus. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by today. Appreciate
Kenny,
you.
shut the fuck up, Kenny. You don't know shit.
What do
Kenny
you say?
Bento.
What
Like
did Kenny
what?
say?
Look, he kind of said booty call. Like what?
Booty
Kenny,
call.
shut up.
Jesus Christ. Dude,
Crazy, Kenny.
what kind of booty call would that be? Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. Is it dinner? When is dinner time for you guys?
dinner time for us is usually between like 5 and 6
But when is that from now?
in 2 hours.
Oh, damn. Then you're fine with that shit. Okay.
As well. Yeah. No pressure.
Okay. Well, go do your call then, I guess. Since we didn't have this thing scheduled for like every week for the last 5 months.
Facts. But also, you know, we've been on for a couple hours,
Okay, I get you.
and you can go longer.
Okay.
Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't.
I understand. I'm just joking with you. I'm just pulling your leg or whatever they call it. But
Do this chat. All right, Alex.
well, we'll talk to you later. What day is it today? Thursday?
Today is Thursday.
Do we have anything else this week? Like tomorrow? Because I can leave you alone tomorrow if you don't want to talk.
More good news.
If you don't want to talk to me tomorrow, it's fine. Like I don't have to bug you.
No. We can chat.
Okay. I'll call you in the morning. But yeah, take care. Good luck with your call. We'll talk more later.
Later, chat.
Okay.
Bye.
Everybody say bye to Josh. Bye. Bye. Okay. Bye.
Wow.
Love you, dude. Take care. Oh, he didn't even hear that. Okay. Well, he's gone. I guess it's just us now, huh? Jesus Christ. Double chat. Oh. Yeah. It happens. It's just you and you guys and me now. And my failed video game experiments. But I do have some fun video game soundtracks. Like this one. Oh no. Sorry. So, what does this song remind you of the most? If you heard this song. Let's put the player on the left here. There we go. Tell me what you feel. What are you feeling? Doom, yeah, oh, for sure. Mario Kart, there you go. Yes, good job. Wii Sports, also good job. What about this? Seinfeld, great. That is my favorite so far. Yeah, it is goofy as fuck though. I agree. This is also goofy. Okay, what else we got? Oh, I have it on random. I'm sorry. There we go. Here you go, 007. What about this one? Okay, what about this one? Sea level. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, what about this one? Let me know. Give me suggestions on what you think this is. Or feels like. What does it feel like? Boss fight. Okay, I like it. I like that. That's actually pretty spot on. Yeah, it has a little bit of like a snowboard, Rayman, but also boss fight. Give me suggestions. Walks of... I'm sorry, I just had to go get more soda pop. Okay, next track. Let me know what you... I love this kind of interpretation stuff. I made a bunch of like old retro game stuff. I just want to get your guys' like feeling on what kind of like what it reminds you of. Okay? Yeah, it's soda pop. Basketball theme. Now that is pretty fun. Every fucking Banjo-Kazooie on every track, huh? Jazz Jackrabbit. Okay. City vibes. Dr. Eggman dancing. Chinatown GTA. Sonic. Now, Sonic is not too far off, though, because I think that is pretty funky soundtrack. Okay, good. Really good suggestions for now. Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay, next one. Next one. Okay, give me... What does this next track remind you of? Banana. Donkey Kong coconut. Okay, not terrible. The track is called Beach, so you're pretty close to all of those things that I was trying to get. Okay, now, okay, let's try to do the next track. Okay, you ready? So I really like this anime ending opening shit. Mega Man, all these things are correct answers. Okay, I I love it. Next track. Okay, give me your suggestions on the next track. Okay, here it comes. What game of scenario is this? Bonus level. Okay. Yes, I've seen Naruto. Let's never talk about Naruto ever again, or anime intros. But okay, what track is this? Bomberman. That is actually fun. Fun suggestion. Thank you for that. Okay, so the names of the tracks, they don't represent what the vibe is supposed to be. Okay, what does this vibe remind you of? Okay. Car chase? Mission complete, beach level. Ah, man, come on. Walking simulator, 80s infomercial. Oh my god. Okay, dating sim opening menu, New York night level. Okay, I like that. Outrun, I like that. Entering a new town. Some Mario Kart credit shit. Okay. Miami Vice. Left 4 Dead. Okay. Sonic again? Okay. Okay, what about this one? Okay, we're doing the next one, okay? Get ready. What retro video game does this remind you of? Oh, guys, do you want to hear some real fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shit I made? Oh my god. When I lived in LA, I had Simon and Joe visit me, and we started thinking about this, like, beat 'em up. Like a 2D beat 'em up. And you know Simon and his graphics, you know, he's fucking 2D pixel art genius. And I came up with this idea, because I made some songs while they were in San Francisco for, like, a games fucking con or whatever. Then I made some soundtrack stuff, and when they came back, we came up with this idea to make like a beat 'em up, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles type shit. And then Simon showed some mock-ups of some stuff he made, and he usually does a lot of animals, and I was like, what if we call it mascots? And then, you know, we started, you know, chilling with this idea of making like a beat 'em up, and it was really fun. And I made some demos for that. Let me see if we have some stuff. Game music. Here. Oh ho ho! Old school. That's definitely the one. Cleaning up the streets. That's important. Crackdown. That's important. Speedrun. Rock City. Success. Okay, so I made like 5, or they were gone for like 4 days, I think, or something, and I made 4 or 5. I made a track a day or something. 1, 2. While they were out of the house. We were working at Vikings on Trampolines at this time. Okay, so let me show you guys what we worked on. What I worked on while they were gone, sorry. So this is like a beat 'em up soundtrack that I made out of nowhere. I live in Norway, in Bergen, in Norway. Norway is close to Sweden. It's if you're from Mars and you came to destroy Earth, who would give a shit if you're Swedish or Norwegian? Doesn't matter. Okay, so these are the tracks I made for this beat 'em up project. Streets of Rage meets Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade. Let me know if I'm hitting the vibe with these tracks. Mash those buttons. So the whole the track we just listened to, I think the intro is one of the most important parts of the track, when you kind of have a level in a game where you're introducing the vibe and what you're supposed to do. A little bit too spacey for beat 'em up. Okay, I get you, but it was supposed to be a very spacey beat 'em up, so it's okay. Like, those 4 seconds are so important to me when I make music. Like, when you're introducing, you know, when the camera zooms in, you have the title of the screen, you have the title of the level, and you see the character jump in. That's, like, so important, and I wanted this one to really shine epicness, and you're the hero, and you're supposed to be, like, kicking ass. So... I don't know, that sound bite right there, it feels like it's sort of like a select thing where you have like almost like you know, slot machine or something like that that's giving you some sort of power up before you go into the level. You know, it reminds me a little bit of I don't know, Yoshi's Story, you know, when you have that select screen, you pick a character or something like that. Okay, next song, Rock City. This is also for a beat 'em up, okay? Let me know if I'm on point. I love that you guys are critical and you give me some, you know, some harsh reality check stuff. I love that shit, okay? So, a lot of these things are inspired by 2 games on the Nintendo 64, and one of them is Mischief Makers. I don't know if you played that. Mischief Makers, and then Bomberman 64. Mischief Makers and Bomberman 64. If you didn't play those games, those soundtracks have this vibe a lot. Where you have a little bit of a cinematic before you go into the fighting level, and then it sort of kicks off. But I really appreciate you guys contributing in the chat with all these ideas. It really... Shake! There you go. Thank you, Ryan. Shake! Shake! I'm autistic. Yeah, Nintendo 64. This is the part of the cinematic that's like, haha, evil guys like pointing and laughing, I stole the thing. And then this part with the guitarist is where the hero's like, I'm gonna get you. And then the next part is where the screen fades over into level 3. Catch 'em all, or something. You get what I'm saying? There's even a voice there that says, get ready. I don't know if you noticed. By the way, you can't make a beat 'em up from 1992, 1991 without a slap bass sound, okay? This is impossible. Yeah, so a lot of these tracks are very like, what's it called, collage, when you have like a mix-up of many things and it's not supposed to be linear. It's just a mood board, if you want. It's going between different levels pretty quickly and different moods. And I was imagining a very dynamic beat 'em up where you basically, when you're done with one section, it kind of breaks. And since we live in the modern times, why can't we just make it fancy, right? Like it breaks and you kind of like fall off an edge and then you end up in a different place and whatever. Street Fighter 2 is an amazing game. The soundtrack is a little, you know, for me, it's a little, but I'm also retarded, so. Okay, so speedrun. This is the next track I made. I made all of these while they were gone for a few days in San Francisco. I lived in LA, they came to visit me, and I kind of made like a little demo to show them like a vibe for a game, right? So, yeah, orchestral hit yes style. So what genre Paul means is that a lot of these hit orchestral sounds are from the early 80s or mid 80s, where drum machines would include like a sample of an orchestra hit. And it was usually recorded by, like, I mean, like it was usually from like a classical composer that was either hot in between like 1890 and 1930, some Stravinsky or some shit like that, you know, or even Karl Orff or whatever he's called, and then the guy who did the planets, I forget his name sometimes, the guy who was inspired all the Star Wars music and stuff. But basically a lot of those Stravinsky and more modern composers, a lot of those, sometimes in their classical music, they'll have this like hit, boom, 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 and then somebody would sample that in the late 70s, early 80s, or mid 80s on that fucking early sampler that cost like $50,000 that, you know, the guy used in in Terminator 1 and 2 or whatever. And those would be those classic samples that would end up on the Casio, Korg, Roland keyboard and drum machines. And those would be used by the programmers of the music on the early arcade games. And Strauss is one of those as well. Where those hits, bum, 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 they would just be sampled and put straight onto a drum machine. And I'm stressing drum machine here because that was the first time those things were really like accessible to the public. And then they later came on the Roland and Korg and Roland and Korg was the two big dogs in the late 80s. Yamaha, of course, had some stuff, but they were always third place. I would say in the beginning, Roland had a thing, Korg came in second, and then you would have Yamaha come in third. And then you'd have a bunch of other like smaller drum machine producers. But all of these drum sounds and hit sounds would end up on Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, arcade games, and all kinds of shit. I don't know if it ended up on Sega. I think Sega was more like Yamaha FM chip stuff. But, you know, all that stuff is dead now, that VSTs and, you know, softwares, DAWs that's taken over. Back in the day, like, all these sounds. This is from Korg specifically. Like, all these tracks you're seeing here, Old School, Rock City, Speedrun, Success, and Crackdown, those are Korg Wave Station, which is like a workstation, specifically that Korg made to sound. And the guy who made the soundtrack for Donkey Kong 2, Tijuana, BC, okay. Owner of a lonely heart. Yeah, I know. So, I'm really a video game music person. Okay. Okay. Stuart, thanks for sending a super chat, by the way. I appreciate it. When you did game stuff, did you ever play... So Fmod, for the people that don't know, Fmod is like a software that you use next to a music engine. No, I mean like a game engine to make sound and music integrate with games in the development process. I know these things, Fmod and Wise is the other one. And I've been a much bigger fan. When I work with video games, usually I make retro video game stuff. So I've been a big fan of making the music and the sound design inside of the engine in a retro fashion. And when you use Fmod or Wise, you kind of escape the retro. So anyway, I know what those are and I have used them, but I prefer coding audio, hard coding audio more. Okay, let's listen to the two last tracks of these beat 'em up things that I did. Okay, Crackdown. Oh shit, I just noticed that I put a goal of 20 super chats today, and we only reached 10. I don't know if you guys have any ideas of how we could manifest some super chats today, just to hit that goal, so I don't end up on the algorithm death. But let me know if you guys have some ideas on how we can make the super chats a little bit more exciting. I would appreciate some help. Okay, Crackdown. Crackdown, I'm so sorry. Fucking, is it Nate? Nate? Savant Fans Reboot? Nate? Talk to me, Nate. Nathaniel? Yeah, that you got it. So, would you be interested in doing a guest feature on my stream at some point? What do you mean last stream? What's happening? Are you dying of leukemia? What's going on? What do you mean? Why is this the last stream you're going to be watching? I don't understand. Talk to me, easy. Easy. What's going on? Super chat here. Oh, thank you, Noah. Tack så mycket. Tack så mycket för 50 kronor. Kronor? I don't remember. Swedish is a little rusty. Take my worthless euros. Oh, thank you, Kenny. Whatever your name used to be before, Kenny. It stopped counting at 10? Are you kidding? Is that how bad it is? Oh, you know why it stopped counting at 10? Because I set a 2-hour timer. Oh, I'm so sorry. It didn't reach the 20 in 2 hours as I just said that, but it's... Thank you. Watch live. I'm not dying, lol. Basically, my job is changing, so... Aw. That sucks. Would you... Okay, so serious question, everybody. Would you guys be interested in me doing a stream on Sundays instead? Is that gonna be better for you guys if I did a stream on a Sunday? Sunday morning for people in the US, Sunday afternoon or evening for the people in Europe. Sundays. Can I make a poll? Let's make a poll for that. Start a poll. Sundays or Thursdays? Okay, Thursdays. Start a poll. Okay, guys, please click on the poll and see, because I kind of want people to feel like they don't have to fight to see the stream. I think also Sundays would be easier for me to do as well. I don't know why I chose Thursdays. It's not about both. I have to choose one or the other. I'm just thinking which one would be better for you guys, because I know a lot of people are working, and this is like work time and stuff like that. I just want to know. Okay, so this is the last track of the beat 'em up game that I made. Caitlin Hornbeck, hello Savant. I've been a fan for years. Got a tattoo of the Mario cover on my arm when I was 17. Oh shit! That's heavy. That's gonna be the further shoe life. I really appreciate that shit. Caitlin, how did you get into Savant in the first place? Like what turned you on to Savant? And I have a theory about this that I'm gonna hit you guys with later. But Hornbeck, let me know what introduced you to the Savant game, the sound, the music, the stuff. Hello Savant. My first catching live sub the other day, bit a fan. Oh, awesome. Green Imp. Oh, Cairo, I would love if you made an album or anything that's just beat 'em up theme. I would love that too. My friend showed me in high school, instantly So it's okay. I really appreciate that. The reason I have a theory about this, Caitlin, is because I really appreciate when females appreciate Savant. But I have a theory that a lot of the female Savant fans are introduced because they have like an Asperger, autistic, ADHD friend or boyfriend. That gets them into the stuff because my music is. I looked at my YouTube stats the other day and it says like 12% female, and there has to be a reason for this. It's not very soft or friendly. It's very aggressive and dark. Argentina, of course. Jesus Christ, why not? Discovered you through Spotify randomly. Okay. Jesus Christ, Jimmy. Oh, he was definitely on the spectrum. I know! I know! I know! I know! Every female that's ever messaged me on my Instagram or Twitter ever in the history of my career has been a female that has a boyfriend or a brother or a friend that's, oh, he's autistic, he's on the spectrum, and he's a super fan, and I want you to know that he's a fan and I'm a fan because of him. I'm looking at my wife really sharply while I'm saying this, by the way. Hey.
You took the first step.
I took the first step? I thought you drew a picture of me first.
Yes, but you texted me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, too bad.
Ah.
One crash.
In Norwegian, we say another man's death is another one's bread, which is en man's død er en annen man's brød.
Yeah.
So one man's.
That was the funniest fucking revenge of my life.
Oh, there you go.
Not on purpose though.
Chemical X type stuff, just for fun. What does Eber from Denmark? Can you describe what chemical X type stuff means, please, Eber? Elaborate a little bit more. The time I discovered your music, I was diagnosed. Diagnosed means nothing. Your feelings are everything. Neurodivergent, introducing people to Savant. Listen, my artist name is literally like the deepest type of neuro damage you can get. All my peers call me autistic. Not on the spectrum. You're just a wannabe. I'm so sorry. You're probably on the soft spectrum at least. Like the spectrum, it's called a spectrum for a reason. I was talking to Eber. Eber, please elaborate. Powerpuff Girl theme. Chemical X type stuff. I don't understand. You mean like cheerful drum and bass? Is that what you mean? I don't understand. Eber, please elaborate. You're allowed. This is your world right now, Eber. You gave me a super chat for 200 Danish crowns, which goes about 20 USD, $20 American. So elaborate, please. I'll try to accommodate as best as I can. My best friend was also autistic. Autistic to your music, and it was always listen. Okay. I used to play Savant music and a Walkman, but every time the bus hit a bump, the music would stop and glitch. Oh, Lord. You mean like a CD player? Because I don't know if a Walkman would do that, like a cassette. That's how old I am. I had a cassette player with headphones when I was a kid. Powerpuff intro. Like, I have tons of, like, we just listened to some, like this stuff, right? Now, give me a second. Like this stuff. This is Powerpuff Girls stuff to me. Chemical Brothers. I don't know, like you, I don't know if you've been sleeping on Savant. And I don't know how ever typing up a whole thesis now. Okay. Ever music like the theme song, mixture of guitars conveying music. Oh, I don't know, man. I have a lot of Sedaria Alexander, där var han. Yngve Søyland, okay. Jon Yngve Søyland. Lisa Pie. Ever doing full vine on Lash. I don't understand that. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should go into more. Okay, so let me go desktop mode here for a minute, and then listen, I'm at your disposal right now. This is a once in a lifetime type opportunity to you know, these are my folders. Which with the super chat, which folder are we going into right now? It could be a small super chat. Just give me something. Which folder are we going into? We have artists. We have my kind of like epochs from 2004 to 2024, which is like 20 years. We have some backups. We have some weird middle things, documentary, game music, Halloween, jazz and band, metal, mixtapes. The mixtapes one, by the way, is pretty juicy. It has a lot of those bullshit things that Savant people are into, and I'm not so much. Cry for Love Space Wolf demo? Okay. Okay, Cry for Love. Here we go. Space Wolf demo. Cry for Love. Fucking pay to play. Fucking pay $10 for that shit. We're doing it. I'm not above that shit. Let's see if we can find the latest version of this song, which would be the Space Wolf version. I'm trying to buy a house, guys. Don't judge me. It's not easy. I think it might be... I think these might be identical. Length. Yeah, they're identical. It's this one. Here we go. There we go. Space Wolf, Cry for Love. Vanity is a terrible track. Token, get out of here with that shit. Fucking Vanity is the worst song I've ever made. It's a shit track. If you like that, it's shit. I'm so sorry.
Into the ground, it's more than just a sound.
Vanity and the early, what's it called again? This Ascent, Savant Ascent and Vanity. Those two tracks, garbage. Throw it in the trashos.
Takes you on a trip, yeah. Just like a spaceship, baby. But no worries, the data's this way for us to get closer. It's just a cry for love. It's a magical sound. It's a magical sound. Just a cry for love. It's a magical sound.
Oh, it's in D. Okay, so it's D, G, no, yeah, G, A sharp, C major, and D major. But I think it's like a seventh, or is it?
It's a magical cry for love. Magical cry for love. Cry for love.
Dun-dun-dun. I don't know if you can hear any of that because it's not plugged into the ether. But anyway, so yeah, it's a fine song. I'm really happy. Easy rep. It's talking lyrics. Avion Alpha's Expedition. What's going on? Those are commissioned tracks. I'll write about whatever I'm getting paid to write about, dude. Like, those are tracks for graduating 18-year-olds who want to feel like they're the shit on the planet Earth, and they're paying me to make them look good. So I'm writing stuff whatever they want me to write. So that's what that's about. Kenny Benzo, did you ever try psychedelics? Yes, I have. I've tried a lot of mushrooms. I haven't tried acid, but I've eaten a lot of Mexican mushrooms is what they call it, maybe Mexican. I did eat a lot. And also, of course, 20 years of smoking weed every day, so I don't know what that is. So, Nate, Nathaniel, we talked earlier about like getting you as a guest on the channel. Where are you from? Like, can you tell me what part of the world you're from? Are you from America? What state? Are you from Europe? What country? What place? Savant Fans Reboot, Nate, Nathaniel. Give me like a insight of where in the world you're at. Because I would love to have you on my channel, because you're fucking loco. So I want to talk to you about like this CST, North America, Central Standard Time. So you live in like middle America? Is that what you're telling me? Is I don't know what CST is. It like mountain time? CST? I don't understand what that means. North America. Yeah, I understand. Canada? You're not outing yourself by letting me know some more facts. Chicago. What? CST Chicago? Central Time. That could be a bunch of places. It could be Mexico. It could be Canada. Midwest. Yeah, it's a bunch of places, bro. Like, Nate, don't be afraid, because we're gonna do a heart-to-heart type chat. Closer to Chicago. I understand. Josh, my manager, and I also used to live in Chicago, so it's fine. Would you be able to do like a on-screen WhatsApp call next Thursday at this time? Like a little earlier? Like, you know, like what time would it be in Chicago where we're doing that? Let me just double check. Chicago. So, like 12 p.m.? Are you good at doing something at 11 or 12 p.m. on next Thursday? Nate? Nathaniel? It'd be too much to show my face. But no, you don't have to show your face. You just have to be on call. Voice chatting. Yeah. I don't need to show your face. You could just send me like an avatar you want me to use or something. And then we could... But we'd have to start an hour before the stream so that we could like set up everything and talk a little bit and plan what we're going to do. But would you like to do that? Like... Is there somewhere where you can communicate outside of YouTube? Can you send me your email or something? Or Instagram or Twitter or just something I can contact you with? Because it's really difficult to get private messages across YouTube. Do you have a Twitter I can private message you on or something? Fuck Discord. Stop saying Discord. Discord sucks. That's just for a game dev. Ryu, you missed 3 hours of stuff. I think Nate is a really important part of underground Savant. And no, he's not shitting bricks. He's fine. He just needs to, figure out what to say. YouTube email. You're welcome to message me and reply. Fuck, are you making this hard for me, bro? Channel, like to go to channel. I don't know what you're talking about. YouTube email. What's a YouTube email? I don't understand. By the way, are you Savant fans as well, or are you just Savant fans reboot? Are you both of these motherfuckers? What's going on here? This is your check chat? What the fuck are you talking about? Check chat. Like, I'm stupid. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I can give you the YouTube email. Okay, give me your YouTube email then. I don't know. Just give me something. Could you? Do you have a Savant? Nate, do you have a Savant fans? Do you have an Instagram or Twitter? Can you message me privately on one of these channels? Please? Like, do you have a Instagram or something? Because I can... Oh, I'm sorry. Can you check your shit and just message me? Oh, that latency is trash. No wonder I don't fuck with this shit anymore. Sure. Oh yeah, emails. Yeah. If you have Instagram or anything, just like fucking send me a private message. I'll check it right away. We can start planning because I would love to have you on like for an episode of. I have to take this off to be able to play. And I think there's like dun, da, 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 dun, 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 dun. What song is that? Dun, 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 dun. I don't even remember. Oh, you barely. Okay. I'm sorry. So when was the last time you did upload anything then? Maybe it was just like a long time ago, and 7 months ago. It's pretty recent. Snoop Dogg, Pharrell, Archive. Okay, Jesus Christ, it's not that long ago, bro. Like Nate, you've been hanging on there. Twice. Yeah, I understand. Jesus Christ, Stuart, take it easy. That's because one is from FL Studio and one is from the microphone. Welcome to recording studio. Like this is let me check my Instagram. Nate, are you trying to message me on any channels right now? Because I kind of want to. It would be fun to talk to you. I just want to double check my Instagram right now. See if you know. Are you trying to reply to me on Twitter? Can you do something on Twitter or Instagram? Because YouTube is like notoriously difficult to get through on. Do you have Fortunate Son? How does that go again? It's like that fuck this. That Vietnam, I just like Vietnam cheese is what I call it. It's called fuck is, how does that go again? Jesus Christ. It ain't me. It ain't la, 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 la. I love that song, by the way. Jesus Christ. It ain't me. It ain't me. It's a senator's son. It ain't me. It ain't me. Da, 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 Well, if the cam is dead, that means just one thing, right? Like, it's not coming back. Because I just spent up 2 cameras. 2 fucking shitty Canon cameras to get me. It ain't me, I ain't no senator's son. Dum, dum. And also, there's a bunch of like Vietnam classic tracks that is used in movies. The other one is like the Watchtower thing with Jimi Hendrix, and there's another one too. I don't remember what the. Along the Watchtower, yeah. I don't remember perfectly how that goes, but I sent a wave emoji on Twitter. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a look. So I want to plan this shit, okay? Wave emoji on Twitter. What does that mean? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's you, motherfucker. You're being outed now. I got your personal account, motherfucker. Yeah, I got him. Oh, there's a Stuart. Stuart's back at it again. You posted a track around the Vibes area on Instagram where you're kind of dancing around. Super melodic, happy vibe, please. Next, I don't know, just posted. I don't know what that is. I barely use Twitter too. But it's Nate. It's just to plan like a guest appearance, right? Okay. We're just. It ain't because it's fancy. It's just to like so we can plan an appearance on the stream just with voice chat, right? Hey, I'm gonna ask Nate if he's got WhatsApp. I'm not gonna dox you or anything. I'm just trying to be lively. Do you have a WhatsApp or something, Nate? I'm asking you on Twitter. Because if you have WhatsApp, I can just call you on stream. I can hide your shit, and we can just talk online. I just want to talk to you, and because you've been around for a long time, and I think that would be a fun thing for everybody. Because you've been, supplying the underground with all the. Used to. I'll have to update it if we want to check. Yeah, because WhatsApp, I think is the only way we could get like your voice on call for a thing. But do you have Nate? Do you have like a regular job that would be like come in the way of you doing a performance with me, like a scheduled podcast type thing around 1 p.m. You feel free to also answer wherever you want. If you want to answer privately or in the public chat. Discord? What's your fucking anime profile picture obsession with Discord? You dance just like a lady. Just team speak. You dance just like a lady. I can't believe I just made you. No reality hits me in the face and takes away this amazing place where I found you dancing in the dark. La da da da. I do work, and it sometimes gets in the way of a stream. I don't know if I could stay the whole time. So, but let's at least chat on Twitter and find out when you would have some time on a Thursday in like lunchtime. And then we'll figure out basically if you can come out at least for 20 minutes or 10 minutes while you're eating your Burger King or whatever, while you're working in Motor City or wherever you're from. Or South Side, South Central, whatever it's called, outside of Chicago. Chicago. Yeah, let's have a call on your phone while you're going downtown to get a sandwich. You can describe your sandwich. You can talk about like why the fuck your fucking main YouTube is called Savant Fans Reboot. What got you into that shit? What made you so obsessed with the thing? All the details. I think it'd be fun for everybody to. Maybe we can get to know you more too. Not too deep though. I know you want to keep your privacy or whatever. But maybe we can, figure out what you do for a living, what kind of passions you have, and get you to connect with the rest of the fan base a little bit. That'd be fun. But now that I got you on, let me get your phone number at least on the. What's your phone number? I can also call you. If I can just on your phone call you. What's your phone number? There you go. Oh, I miss delis, man. Jesus Christ, going to a deli. Bologna. Yeah, me and my wife just bought some bologna at the store. Fucking eating bologna by the pounds. Oh, I'll link. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, link my WhatsApp. Whatever. Give me your WhatsApp so I can start talking to you. But yeah, next week it'd be fun to do like Savant Fans Reboot. But Nate, are you also Savant Fans? Regular? Is this you as well? Can you please answer this before we call it quits today? Are you also regular Savant Fans with this sketchy drawing? Is that you as well? Oh Lord, baloney is a fucking baloney. It's a gift from God. I'm not, believe it or not. Oh, you are not Savant Fans? You're just Savant Fans Reboot? That is such a weird fucking place to be at, huh? Because the Savant Fans hasn't posted in 12 years, and you've been way more active. 7 months ago. That's the last time. Madonna and Justin Timberlake, 4 minutes. Winter and Holiday. I think the reason I think it would be funny to talk with Savant Fans Reboot is also because, like, if he has any questions too, that would be more related to all the stuff that he's uploaded that might not be actually real or all that stuff. It'd be funny to. By the way, a lot of people answered Sunday on the stream. It's 70%. Are we now? Well, Nate, if you started in 2013, that's pretty fucking. Can we all get a consensus on Sunday or Thursday for streamings? Sunday or Thursday? Because I think maybe Sunday would be better. Sunday, Thursday. If people, because 70% said Sunday. Yeah, okay, I'm just like double checking. Okay, listen, fucking let's switch over the stream to Sundays from now on so that we all can participate without having to skip work or having our phone in our pocket while we're, saving lives or making McDonald's or whatever you guys are doing. I don't know what the fuck people are doing for work. Who knows? Could be anything between saving lives and making a Big Mac. I have respect for both, by the way. I'm a big Mac fan, and also saved my fucking life. I'm a fan of both of those. So I'm unemployed. Well, that's fine. Then Sundays are gonna be fine for you. Saving life. If anybody works at McDonald's, you guys are gonna get extra love from Savant. By the way, you guys are gonna get the extra care package from Savant. Anybody who's a McDonald's warrior, I'm here for you. I'll be your support. I punch rocks for a living. I'm home with the sinus infection. It's fun to actually know what you guys do for a living, though. I heard saving wives. Max Sabbath, no. What do you guys do for a living, though? Like, all of you. Like, answer me what your job is. Like, all of you. I don't care what it is. What is paying your bills? All of you. Arcade games. Okay, yeah, I don't want to hear about your hobbies. I'm talking about actually you're paying, like, what pays your bills. Cleaning businesses and homes? That's fucking respectable, Jay. Fucking big ups to you. I wish I had a stable job like that. Data analytics engineer, Stuart. That's fucking amazing. I'm broke and go to school. Fucking hang in there. Grad student. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Lord. I'm too autistic and disabled to work. Fucking welcome to the club, bro. I'm a rapper. Kenny Benzo? Yeah, fucking suck on that. App game developer, Zan's Lands. Well, that's a tough game, too. Bray, I'm going to university. What a fucking scam. Noah, stonemason? Are you fucking joking? Fucking, that's one of the best jobs you could have. Stonemason, fucking, you fucking pulled off. Noah, don't be embarrassed about that shit ever in your whole life. The stonemason is one of the most fucking respectable things you can ever do in your whole life. I make unsuccessful music and office. Me too. TV air director. What does that mean? TV air director. You mean air conditioner? Do you mean director for like cable? Back-end developer. That's pretty respectable, Jose. Arcade is my job. Okay. Alex, is your job, Nate? Nathaniel Anderson. Unemployed. Fucking respect hardcore. It's a difficult world out there. I build circuit boards that make roller coasters work. Easy Rapids? Aren't you from the UK? What kind of fucking roller coasters does the UK have? Please elaborate on this. This is fucking interesting. I'm intrigued. Nikki, I work at a big theater in Vienna as the guy who sets up the instruments for you and me are gonna have a chat. Nikki, that sounds extremely interesting to me. Nobody struggled to keep a job. Fucking welcome to the club, bro. Subsistent yak hardware store assistant manager. Fucking keep on trucking. And Nathaniel Anderson, security technician. Fucking keep on trucking. Fucking good jobs there. Those are good jobs. Don't fucking like you can look upon other things as better, but security technician and assistant manager is pretty good stuff. Stay at home dad and learning to stream on this. Okay, Green Imp. Fucking impressive. Broke author. You're so much rapper and author and all kinds of shit, aren't you? User access manager. MD Martin. Okay. I don't even understand what that means. Evelyn, unemployed. Hopefully someone will book me to play my music. It's a tough game, bro. I'm even struggling. Minecraft. Villager job. Okay. That's awesome, though. jazz pianist and EDM producer, Karoli Laszlo Kiss. It's a pretty difficult name for me to pronounce. I'm an automation engineer. One of my best friends is also an automation engineer. Good kudos to you. Lilo's a couch potato. I can also vouch for that. Yeah, she's a couch potato. She's my couch potato. Ancient Peer, audio engineer. If you can pay the bills with that, you're fucking lucky. Sold stocks and invested in financial companies. Suspect? Are you kidding me? Fucking hit me up, bro. I need money. Impsent, LMFAO, municipal gardener and artist. Okay. And cook. Oh my god. Shesholm, merchant. You work in a store? Huba Swift, pretty interesting job assortment here actually. Suspect, but I do film scoring, audio work. Okay. Here, Woots, server sneaky. I don't understand what that means. Legion of the Sus. I coordinate supervision and education programs supporting gifted youth and pursuing PhDs in media studies. Oh my god, where were you when I was fucking 16, 17? Nikki, man, Sav, you can call me anytime. That'd be funny to actually give you guys a call. Thanks, man. I've been thinking about how to get you guys on actually like a voice chat somehow. We need to figure out how to do that so we can actually have some communication together. Everyone's so much further in life than me, but I'm 22 and I have time, right? Controlling the TV broadcast. Oh Lord, that's so cool. Putting shows on air, that's super cool. I'm envious. iComics or eComics or whatever you want to call it. Herwoods, such a grad lauter för ned dobband order. So, okay, I don't understand. Was in Richtung fat Freddy Strop. Okay, are you talking German or English? What's going on there? I was calling the stonemason a villager job. Lol. I think a stonemason is actually fucking one of the most stable jobs you can have today in today's world. So I worked for a factory that makes drives and stuff. So if anything needs to move, we make it. Roller coaster, elevators. Oh my god, that's so cool. I really like this stuff. There's a lot of cool jobs here.
God damn, those people get jobs I've never heard of.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool jobs here. I'm really proud of you guys. No joke. Like, if you guys look up to like a weirdo autistic musician for some reason, a lot of you people are doing much better than me, and I want you to keep on trucking, man. Like, this is really cool. I love you guys. Keep on doing what you're doing. Don't fucking lose track of those paths. Like, humanity's a big herd, and we all fill each other out like a puzzle. And people have different abilities and skills. And listen, my father was a genius musician and a lyricist, but his heart, his soul came from carpentry. He was a builder. He built, and his dad before him was a carpenter, and he made furniture and houses. So, you know, if you come from a place where you build things, or you work with your hands, or you sit on a computer doing boring shit, you're part of the bigger thing here. You know, you're helping everybody. Even roller coaster engineer guy there, making the roller coasters seem functional. Yeah. No, my dad was a professional musician, but he also did furniture, and his dad before him was a carpenter by trade and made furniture and houses. They built their family home. But okay, guys, thank you guys for sharing your occupations. Next Thursday, maybe we can have some fans or at least some comrades on the stream, so we can talk together about like the perspective of things. I don't listen. If the apocalypse happen, musicians are the least important job. Like, I think keeping a job that will save lives or help people is the most important jobs in the world. I think musicians and art, that's because we live in a world where things work and things work too well, so we get bored and we need entertainment. But in a world where things are broken, you don't need so much entertainment, and you need functional things. You need food in your mouth first. You need sleep. You need health. You need health, taking care of your body, your needs, all that stuff. And after all of those things, art comes very, very last place there. Maybe music can save life, but I think music can save life in a world that's overpowered, if you will. Thank you, Yak. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for all the super chats today. I'm trying to do my thing, and it's really difficult. And by the way, no phone or whatever. I think mental health has a lot to do with how busy your physical body is. If you're busy surviving with your physical body, your mental will follow place. Some of your music. Local TV channel. Listen, I don't. Yes, you can. iComics. You can broadcast whatever you want, and my publishing will just deal with that stuff for me. But if I wasn't a musician today, I would definitely do some. If it was like a end of the world thing, I would probably be a serial killer, maybe assassin. Or I would sell drugs. Maybe it's hard to disagree with you. Say musicians are not important, bro. You have been the soundtrack to my life. I really appreciate you, Stuart, and whatever you're trying to say from your heart. I appreciate it. But we're talking about the apocalypse, right? Where you don't have to have the job you hate, you have to have the job you need. So basically you have to hunt, kill, and survive. And in that world, there is no electricity, and you don't have music on your ear. Maybe there's an evening once a year where you group up with other nomads, where you listen to music around the fireplace where somebody plays like a homemade banjo or whatever, but that ain't the profession of the apocalypse, is what I'm trying to say. And I really appreciate your fucking 50 pounds. I really do. You made my day. I'm always going to be real, even if it's not so fun. Alex is always honest to my manager and everybody's discomfort. But yeah, I'm just talking about jobs that would exist after the world ends, right? And the masonry and physical, untechnological jobs would be the most important ones. Like being able to save lives or build the things, or even electrical engineer or engineers of any kind would be the most important jobs to try to rebuild society. Masonry being one of the most important, or carpentry. I'm so sorry, guys, that we got on such a divergent path of talking about jobs in the apocalypse or whatever. But I want to thank Stuart for super chat. I want to thank Subsistent for super chat, and also Shasholum, Argentina, I think. I'm not so sure. But Stuart gave me fucking 150 pounds today. That's fucking crazy. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm so sorry. I'm such a disappointment to a lot of you, But, you know, people have to be honest about what they do for a living and what they feel. And you also got to understand that when you start liking a weird thing at the age of 13, you got to understand that it's going to be something more than what you see on the tip of the iceberg. And this is me. I'm gonna be either, you know, maybe you'll relate to the fact that, you know, that it's difficult pretending to be somebody just because people like that personality. But, you know, autism is a lot about masking and pretending to be normal. But, you know, I'm definitely not. But yeah, Stuart, thank you so much. I'm gonna announce what I'm gonna do with the streams, but maybe Sundays are gonna work better. I don't know if this next Sunday, because it's so close, but definitely like next week I'm gonna decipher if we're doing Sundays or Thursdays. I think Sundays might work for everybody. My plans for tonight is that it's 12 p.m., 12 in the evening right now, and I'm about to go to bed. I have a toddler and a wife, and my life is pretty hectic, so I need to go to sleep. It's sleepy time for Alex right now, but I really appreciate everybody for showing up. I'm gonna, yeah, being human is mostly about masking. That's correct. Stimming and masking. That's all we do. Trying to get away from the pain, coping, and pretending we're somebody we're not. Take care, guys. Ding 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 ding. I'll talk to you either next Thursday or Sunday, okay? Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna close up shop. Thank you.